most entertaining pitchers in sports, battling it out on the banana ball bump today. For the party animals, Sean Fluke.
How we doing?
He's just out there to entertain.
Whoa, there we go!
Oh, see you later!
Curveball right down the middle.
Drew Gillespie.
And how about this? Gillespie getting the fans here in Minute Maid Park on their feet.
It's always really emphatic dance from Gillespie, who throws the ball out of the stadium.
Having the best inning or entertaining the best, it's always about one up each other.
Drew Gillespie and caught out to his own brother. And he mouths the dugout, that's my brother.
And Ryan Sexy Mexi Rodriguez.
Have you ever seen anyone more fired up?
Let's go, baby. We made it. Banana ball. Come on.
I haven't felt this for the longest time.
Well, the Bananas are throwing Ryan Kellogg.
He might be the biggest energy giver. He is always moving the hips out there.
Andy Archer.
I volunteer tribute.
Andy Archer comes in, is supremely dominant.
Strike three, Andy Archer!
Zach Phillips.
Oh, Lord.
That's the fastest inning ever thrown in banana ball history! 55 seconds!
He ain't good enough like that. Get your free donuts, baby.
Not only is he entertaining out on the mound, but he's a guy moving it and grooving it.
Who will shine the brightest and who will get the W in our finale from Braves Country? Welcome into Game 19 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by the most creative casters around, our friends over at Zappos. It is Game 3 from Coolray Field here in beautiful Gwinnett County, Georgia. A split doubleheader yesterday, and the Party Animals and Bananas battle in the rubber game here this afternoon. Another full capacity crowd, the 305th straight sold out Bananas or Party Animals crowd here, and welcome inside the broadcast booth. Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala, so happy to have you here for some Sunday Banana Ball action. Two great games yesterday. We're set for a doozy this afternoon.
We had a riveting doubleheader yesterday. Of course, the Party Animals claiming the Game 1 win. 25 total runs scored in that ball game, tying the single-game Banana Ball record. And in the nightcap game, it was the Bananas who were able to bounce back and finally claim a victory in a doubleheader game. They had never won one before in Banana Ball history. Rally for 2 points in the ninth inning on the backs of D.R. Meadows, Rack, Michael Deeb, and plenty of other guys. A great come-from-behind win. And so now we enter into a rubber game today, and the Bananas 3-0 in rubber games this season, and they're going to go for 6 straight series wins against these Party Animals.
Let's see how it all went down yesterday. I was on my grind this morning throwing the highlights together. It is as juicy as they come. We're not missing anything. Starts bottom of the first. And 1 inning into Banana Ball's life here in Gwinnett County. The Nanners have a point. D.R. Meadows back handspring onto the dish. We go to the top of the second, and Noah Niznik gives up the sprint. Party Animal striking back.
Yeah, an uncharacteristic walk for Noah Niznik, usually exhibiting great control. How about the base running aggression from Chase Acuff, scoring all the way from first on that ball four sprint?
Brett Helton trying to make that one run stand up. And how about Chase Acuff? What a play in the hole. Danny Hosley runs very well. Acuff able to nab him. And then Eric Jones Jr. trying to notch this one into the Bermuda Triangle down the right field line. That's Jake Skrull territory. Nice sliding snag. So nice you get to see it twice. And then with the inning on the line, the Bananas went to Jeff Rancour.
The Atlanta Braves legend and 12-year Major League Baseball veteran was hacking away at Brett Helton, fouled off a couple pitches before putting this one in play, and Bryson Bloomer's going for the trick play, tipping it up to himself. Uh-oh, he falls on his stomach. Jeff Rancour trying to turn on the Jets and get into second base. Party Animals gun him down as he dives head first.
Yeah, Bloomer looked like he was participating in the home run hitter there. Ends up on the ground. Big hug between Francoeur and Skrull. Old buddies for a long time now, over a decade between those two. We go to the third, tied at 1 point apiece. Reese Hampton with a shot off the left field wall. That will drive in a run, and Noah Nisnik, unbelievable start to his banana ball career. This is the first time all season the Party Animals figured him out. It was the top of the order. Jake Skoll taking this the opposite way. That'll be good for 2 stakes. Big inning for the Animals.
Yeah, Noah Nisnik just didn't have the traditional control we've seen, and when he was finding his own, Party Animals sure made him pay. They were up 4 runs in the third. Ryan Cox lines out to Bryson Bloomer and throws across the diamond to double up the Bananas.
So the Party Animals with 2 unanswered points. They lead by 1 now in the top of the 4th. Jason Swan earning an RBI sprint check. That 2 ribeyes as Fisher will come all the way in to score as well. And those 2 runs, they're going to hold up. How about Dustin Baber? Trick play on the bounce to Acuff, 360. Party Animals up 3-1 now.
One of the best trick plays we saw all day yesterday in both games, the bounce pass double play. And here in the 7th, the Bananas turning to Zach Phillips. And unfortunately, has a little bit of tricky defense behind him. Rat can't handle that one at third base. And then the ball 4 sprint leads to Jake Skoll, bringing in a Party Animals run in the 7th. And boy, I'll tell you what, they weren't done there.
No, not at all. That is 1 run home. They will celebrate accordingly at the dish and out at second base. Then Dalton Cornett keeps the merry-go-round a spinning. Shot down the right field line. That will drive in a pair. Part of a 5 RBI day for Cornett. That's just in the first game. He picked up a couple more in the nightcap as well. So that is 3 runs for the Animals across the first 4 hitters of the inning. Chase Acuff makes it 5 Animals, 5 guys aboard, 4 of them on hits. And when all is said and done, this 2-run sprint from Bronson Bauholm will make it a 6-run inning.
And the Party Animals would bat around against Zach Phillips in that 7th inning. But what's very surprising, Party Animals decided in the bottom half to turn to their own lefty, Garrett DeClue. Bananas started to rally for some runs. This one dumped into center field. Bananas cutting the lead to 6-3, and Jackson Olsen down that right field corner, and another run coming in. It's 6-4 in the Bananas with 2 guys in scoring position all of a sudden.
Yeah, they've got the tying run for the inning on second, the winning run at the dish, but DeClue bears down, gets Cox to pop out. So the Animals up 4 points to 2. Jake Skoll adding to a big day, his second double of the afternoon. That one hop into the berm. Nice snag by the fellow with the glove out there. And then Dalton Cornett exits stage right. 2-run shot. He takes sole control of the home run lead with 3.
And always adds the tornado kick at the end of the home run celebration. Bottom half of the 8th inning, Dan Oberst against Dylan Porter. He'd like a 3rd home run as well. This one just over the reach of Tanner Tinder Thomas.
Same inning, both guys notched their 3rd homers of the tour. Eric Jones Jr. said, "That looks pretty fun, fellas." Homer number 3 for EJ on the season. All 3 guys tied atop the Ding Dong leaderboard. That one would win the inning, and all of a sudden, we have a 1-point ball game late.
And the Bananas throw Danny Hosney in the top of the 9th. Clean frame, Drew Gillespie in bottom half. 2 outs and a runner on first for the Bananas is able to induce the fly ball out to left field. Gillespie gets the save. Party Animals get a Game 1 win.
As Josh mentioned earlier, 25 runs scored in that game, tied a banana ball record. Ethan Scujay said, "Let's cut it with all that offense stuff." Strikeout of Reese Hampton, a K of Bryson Bloomer, and then that is a strikeout of the side in short order. Jake Skoll down swinging. Scujay fired up. Garrett Delano has to respond.
And Ethan Scujay striking out the side in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Garrett Delano gets help from his defense in that bottom half. The liner caught by Jason Swan. Scujay celebrating his 4th strikeout by calling on the banana phone, and then another punch out, this time of Noah Fisher.
Delano trying to get into the K department. That's his first of the ball game. There's his second. He gets Alexiadis swinging at that in the dirt. And then Jackson Olsen, you will have the same outcome, my friend. Delano strikes out the side, strands a pair on the bases. To the top of the 3rd we go, and the Party Animals finally break through with a couple guys on. Good AB there from Reese Hampton. He gets 2 bases on the sprint and will drive in 2 runs as well. How about the hustle from Jason Swan scoring from first?
Yeah, great hustle. And in the bottom of the 3rd, Garrett Delano able to get that first point for the Party Animals. Nice play charging by Chase Acuff at shortstop.
So the Animals claim the first point available, and they're back on their business in the top of the 4th. Acuff earns the sprint. That will drive in 2. Party Animals already up a point and adding to it here.
And it was a costly inning all in all for Ethan Skujay, issuing 3 ball-4 sprints in the top of the 4th inning. And you see Taj Porter here fouling this one over the stands, and a young fan makes the catch, the 13th foul ball caught by a fan. And look at him escorted onto the field with the Bananas, and he's smart. He brought that ball glove.
Gazillion-dollar smile from that kid. What a grab. And an emphatic reaction from everybody, even Tris the Man-Andalorian involved in that. How about this? Bottom of the 5th, Garrett Delano working on 4 scoreless. Reese Alexiadis with a hustle double, line drive into left center. He uses those wheels to get 2 bags out of it, a celebration to boot. And then the very next hitter, it will be Bill Nye, the science guy, Leroy, and he's showing you that some Mentos in a Diet Coke, possibly Pepsi. Big controversy on what the liquid is, but either way, the result is explosive.
And that was an explosive hit off the bat of Bill Leroy. This one into left center field, bringing around his good buddy, Reese Alexiadis, to tie the 5th inning at 1 run apiece.
Bill's calculations say, Eureka, I've got myself an RBI double. Payoff pitch outside to Ryan Cox, so he earns the sprint that walks off the inning. Bananas cut the Party Animals lead in half, just like that. And they will celebrate with Bill Nye at the center of their choreographed group dance. To the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 pitch, Robert Anthony Cruz. Smell ya, first home run of his Banana Ball career.
A massive home run from Rack, fired up, pointing to the Bananas dugout, and as he came to home plate, how about the flips before touching home plate to secure that walk-off?
Style points added to that ding-a-ling. Base hit up the middle of the top of the 7th. Kyle Lewigs into pitch now. That will drive in a run as Alexiadis keeps the runners on 1st and 2nd. In bottom half, after 4 runs in the top of the inning, Stilts bounces it to Acuff, who bounces it to Baber, who bounces it to Bloomer. Double trick play to earn the point. Party Animals back in front.
And that was also a 1 minute and 33 inning from Zach Blankenship, the fastest of the night. Bottom 8 Bananas rally like they have all season long. Jackson Olsen shooting one into left field, and we are all tied going into the final frame of play. Malachi Mitchell gets revived, just a boogie with the boys.
Unbelievable stuff. Chris Minsky thought he got the low outside corner there. Vincent Chapman disagreed. So Jake Skoll drives in Swan. He'll get 2 bases on the sprint, but he would be stranded there. That does put the Party Animals on top 4-3. Now Ryan Rodriguez has some serious beef. Thought that one was right at the knees. He does not get the call. Well, he's complaining, and the Party Animals are working on their sprint defense. D.R. Meadows heads up base running, has 3 bases.
Notice that no Party Animals were covering third base during the sprint defense, and was probably looking at Tyler Gillum as well, giving him the wave. And next batter, Rodriguez, the frustration builds a little more as he hits Gabe Howell with the pitch.
Yeah, all smiles after an initial reaction of unhappiness from Gabe. Best way to celebrate a hit by pitch, swiping second base on the very next offering. Robert Anthony Cruz through the right side. That will tie the game. Howell ends up at third base with no outs, no reason to do anything crazy. Jake Skoll's got a cannon of an arm in right. Big out for Ryan Rodriguez. Gets Dan Oberst on the bouncer, and it sets up this 1-2 count on Michael Vitamin Deeb. Rodriguez has a fantastic cutter. He does jam him, but Howell breaking on contact, hustling down the third baseline, is going to beat the rap from Jason Swan, and the Nanners steal it. 5-4 victory to split the doubleheader.
Yeah, great jump by Gabe Howell. You know he and Tyler Gillum were talking about hustling as soon as that ball was put in play, and a big win for the Bananas to split the doubleheader yesterday in Gwinnett and set up what's going to be a fantastic pitching matchup in this rubber game. Sean Fluke against Ryan Kellogg. 2 guys throwing the same signature pitch, a curveball, and they're both kind of in the high 60s, low 70s, so they're going to be slowing down the bats of both the Bananas and the Party Animals, and we'll see if they have to adjust after playing the 2 games yesterday.
Yeah, the big difference between these 2 guys, couple big differences. Fluke a right-hander, Kellogg a southpaw. Sean Fluke, a couple years of junior college. Ryan Kellogg, 7 years of minor league baseball experience. Flukey, the fastball is in the mid-80s. Kellogg, the heater is in the low 90s. So the style similar. They are both very crafty, although Kellogg has been blessed with what I think many would say a more powerful arsenal, but you cannot complain with how good Sean Fluke has been as a banana ball pitcher across his 3 World Tours.
Well, when you think about how well you pitch in banana ball, of course, the lower MPI you have, it shows the more effective you've been. And Sean Fluke within the top 5 in average MPI on this year's World Tour. Meanwhile, Ryan Kellogg has always worked quickly in his banana ball career. In fact, in his debut, threw a 1 minute and 55-second inning in Rickwood Field. So he just continues to build upon what's been an impressive showing since he debuted last season.
And the best part of it all, we will have the mic on Sean Fluke and Ryan Kellogg in the 2nd inning, where both of those guys can be talking to each other while they work through that frame. We're also going to get a mic on a guy who is as close to a hometown kid as you can find here in Gwinnett County. Andy Archer will be coming into this ball game from just down the road in Milton, Georgia. That is going to be an absolute blast as well. And then we're going to try and slap a microphone on whoever is closing down this game, whether it be a banana or a party animal. I mean, this is going to be an absolute doozy. Before we get to first pitch tonight, we do have to get you the 11 rules of banana ball. First pitch will be right around the corner after you're blasted with some knowledge.
The name of the game is banana ball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. In banana ball, points are the most important. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of banana ball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, no stepping out. If you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. On any pass ball, wild pitch, or any pitch, a batter can take off and try to get first. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. Walks are boring. So in banana ball, it becomes a ball 4 sprint. And the batter will take off and advance to as many bases as he wants until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope, stay in the dugout or stay in your position. Let's play ball. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it is an out. You got that right. In banana ball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the showdown tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings or when time expires, we don't just play extra innings in banana ball. It goes down to an ultimate duel, which we call the showdown. It is pitcher versus hitter with 1 fielder, and the hitter has to score. If both teams tie the first showdown, then it goes down to just pitcher versus hitter with no fielder. And finally, if we're still tied after 2 showdowns, the 3rd showdown is pitcher versus hitter, 1 fielder, and bases loaded, and all the runs count as a point. Rule number 10, the banana ball challenge rule. Not only does each team have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field, but for the first time in sports history, you, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter rule. Now for the first time ever, a team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup, the best pitcher versus the best hitter at the end of the game when it matters most. These are the official rules of banana ball.
It is game 19 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by the folks with the most lavish lures on the continent, our friends over at Zappos. After splitting the doubleheader yesterday here in Coolray Field, we have a rubber match between the Savannah Bananas and the Party Animals. Bananas at 11-7 on the tour, looking to win their 6th straight series after being swept out of the opener in Tampa. Here's how they align defensively. Left to right in the outfield, Robert Anthony Cruz, D.R. Meadows, and Reese Alexiadis. Third to first in the infield is Gabe Howell, Ryan Cox, Jackson Olsen, and Eric Jones Jr. Catching, it is Mr. Bill Leroy, and on the bump, Ryan Kellogg.
Well, across the 2 games yesterday, the Bananas accumulated 10 total trick plays, putting them at 100 on this 2024 tour. Ryan Cox still pacing all players with 37. And Bill Leroy behind the plate had an impressive trick play himself in game 1, barehanding a ball in foul territory to come up with the catch. And Eric Jones Jr. at first base continues to rack up more and more. Had 2 in last night's nightcap.
Let's dig deeper on the pride of Whitby, Canada, Ryan Kellogg. 7 years of minor league baseball experience, all of them in the Chicago Cubs organization. Now in his second tour, one of the more accomplished banana ballers we have.
Yeah, Ryan Kellogg's been fantastic. Each of his last 5 appearances now have been starts for the big lefty. And last time out, got the start in game 1 in Baton Rouge and was tagged for 3 runs, but only 1 of them was earned. Unfortunately, a trick play missed occurred and then gave up a Dalton Cornett home run. And for Kellogg, the Party Animals made him work across 3 innings pitched, and he also issued 2 sprints, was not able to collect a strikeout, so hopefully able to find a little more swing and miss today through the Party Animals order.
Yeah, let's take a look at that aforementioned Party Animals order. It is game 19, and for the 19th time, Reese Hampton is leading it off. The switch-hitting center fielder is followed by Bryson Bloomer, and then Jake Skoll due to swing it in the first. The cleanup man, Dalton Cornett. Behind him, Chase Acuff, Tanner Thomas, and Jordan Hussein getting his first start of the season. The bottom 3, Bronson Ballholm, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan.
The 2 guys you circle, Dalton Cornett, 7 runs batted in across the 2 games yesterday, and Jason Swan, 5 hits across the 2 games, and has always had Kellogg's number throughout their history in Banana Ball.
We'll get it down to Jesse Cole as he fires up the over 10,000 fans on hand.
Banana Nation, it's time. So on 3, I need everyone here to yell, start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
Showtime indeed, Mr. Cole. Reese Hampton, the kid out of Charlotte, North Carolina. 3 years at UNC Charlotte before the Tigers nabbed him in the 12th round of the 2018 MLB draft. Between Reese and Kellogg on the mound, 11 years of minor league baseball experience. And Hampton on the first pitch he sees has a base knock to kick us off.
Yeah, rude greeting to Ryan Kellogg's afternoon. You see him kind of waving his glove, looking at Reese Hampton. What the heck, man? You can't even let me get 1 pitch by you to start this ball game?
Pitch number 2 of the day will go to the kid out of Lexington County. Check that, Lexington, Kentucky. Mr. Bronson Bloomer in his second campaign for the Party Animals. As Josh steps on his microphone cord and nearly takes a tumble out of our booth. 3 pitches in, 2 singles for the Bad Boys. Not hit hard, but hitting the right spot. Bloomer hit into a lot of tough luck yesterday. A couple barrels in the nightcap that went straight to Nanners fielders, but he loved how his approach was improving across the 2 games. And you could tell he was feeling very confident coming into today.
And both of these hits dropping into somewhat shallow center field, and the Bananas shifting these early guys in the Party Animals deep just shows the respect they have for these guys as batters.
Here's the big curveball from Kellogg. Usually about 65 to 69 miles an hour. Just barely misses the outside corner there. Jake Skoll grew up in Roswell, Georgia, just down the road. Calls Woodstock, Georgia home now. Circling Atlanta like a shark. 2-1 count on the tour's leader in extra base hits. The only man in double digits. Skoll able to check his swing, and this is where pitching in Banana Ball is so tough, because ball 4 from Ryan Kellogg will easily score Hampton from second. It could score Bloomer from first. We won't see it here. Front door bender, we had the count wrong. Looks like that second curveball may have been called a strike. I didn't see Vincent Chapman make that call at all.
They did appeal down to the third base umpire who called the 2-1 pitch a strike, and the next pitch Jake Skoll just taking and getting rung up strike 3, and could tell with the call down there on the appeal, Jake Skoll not necessarily happy with the fact that the umpire thought he went around with the swing.
Yeah, that would be Casey Smith, the third base umpire. Bryson Wheeler umpiring at second. Over at first, Jake Moore. And of course, the legendary Vincent Chapman behind the dish. No tough calls for Vince yet. Those curveballs ended up pretty much right down Broadway. Yeah, I completely whiffed on the check swing. And now a 1-1 count on Cornett. As you can see, that big bender working for Bananaland's Big Maple. Goes with the heater and jumps ahead in the count 1-2.
Yen with Kellogg ahead in the count here against Cornett. I think you go off speed, and I think you try and bury one low in the zone here. Hopefully get another swing and a miss here from Cornett.
Cornett tied for the tour lead with his 3 home runs, but just excellent at getting bat to ball. He had the best strikeout to sprint ratio on last year's tour. 23 ball four sprints, just 16 strikeouts. It's the 3rd tour for the man out of Pippa-Passes, Kentucky. And continuing to battle here, the fans could make a big play. They come up empty. They were unbelievable in the Party Plaza before this game. The best hands that we have seen on this tour.
Started out their Plaza performance, I believe, 5 for 5 on the balls that you were hitting to them. So good work by you.
Thank you very much. Not often is the hitter recognized for their skill in executing a foul ball caught by a fan.
Giving them the right launch angle, okay?
Correct. Also hit a couple screamers at them. Had a little squibber that was snagged by a woman. I mean, like about 7 feet in front of me. Really good work. Quick hands. Reese Hampton, really good work on his jump. No chance at a throw from Bill Leroy. Reese Lightning swipes 3rd. And now the situation gets more complicated for the Nanners. Payoff pitch coming. Infield playing for the double play. And a foul tip.
And Reese picked the right pitch to run on a couple ago as he stole a Ryan Kellogg breaking ball there. And now we're about to see a 10th pitch in this plate appearance between DC3 and Ryan Kellogg.
Foul ball over our heads. We will see pitch number 11 in this battle.
The 3rd 11 pitch at bat or plate appearance in this series. That's unreal.
That is the most in any series so far on the tour. We still have the majority of this game to go. Bloomer's been picked off. Cox running him back to 1st. Here comes Hampton home. Throw from Jones in time. Bloomer up to 2nd. Excellent execution on the rundown by the Nanners.
We saw the Party Animals try and execute this play yesterday with Tanner Thomas, who was gunned down in between 1st and 2nd base, and the runner at 3rd not able to score because Jackson Olsen was staring him down throughout that pickle. This time, great work again by Olsen, Cox, and especially Eric Jones Jr. being aware and knowing when to fire home to get Reese Hampton.
Kellogg, a pro's pro. He's been in this business and been playing this game for a long time. Great pickoff move. Here comes pitch number 12 in this plate appearance. He will step off the rubber first. Regains his bearings, and our resident Napoleon Dynamite has another foul ball, and this is going to tie the longest at bat in Banana Ball history. A baker's dozen. Pitch number 13, and it is a sprint. What a job by Dalton Cornett. He drives in Bloomer from 2nd. DC3 content with 1 base. Remember, when ball 4 fired in Banana Ball, all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher have to touch it before it is live. That is why Bloomer scores easily from 2nd. And the Party Animals currently party rock antheming all around home plate. Cornett, 7 runs driven in yesterday. Now 8 for the series.
And that is the 4th ball 4 sprint of this series for Dalton Cornett. Entering this one in Gwinnett, DC3 was yet to draw a sprint on the season. He's got 4
in 2 games plus. I mean, we're not halfway through the 1st inning of game number 3. Chase Acuff elevated to the 5 hole for all 3 games. He gets jammed on this one. Olsen able to put it away. But the Party Animals strike for a run on 2 hits, 1 man stranded. The Bananas will need 1 run to tie the inning, 2 runs to win it. What a series in Gwinnett County for the man out of Alice Lloyd College, Dalton Cornett. Well, we have the world's slowest race going. We will check on the Party Animals defensive alignment as they try to earn the first point available this afternoon. Left to right in the outfield gives you Tanner Thomas. Hampton, and then Skoll. In the infield at third base, Jordan Hussein getting his first defensive start of the year. Chase Acuff at short, Dustin Baber at second, Jason Swan over at first. Behind the dish is Bronson Balholm, and on the mound, Sean Fluke.
Well, for a third straight game, it's the Party Animals throwing out a different backstop. We saw Dalton Cornett start game one, Taj Porter start last night's contest. Now Bronson Balholm gets the start here in game three, and I am excited to see Jordan Hussein man third base for the Party Animals today. He's always been talked about as kind of this glove-first guy and an elite defender. We'll see how good he is in the trick plays as well.
Checking in on the world's slowest race, we have a couple toddlers making a heck of a run here. This is just really sturdy work by this young lady. Chugging ahead. Hand after knee, hand after knee. Now she's taking a breather. We can drop this down into a little picture-in-picture on the lower third part of your screen, if possible, while we take a gander. Oh, that's the wrong corner. That's okay. Sean Fluke is on the bump. You look at his numbers on the tour.
Yeah, Sean Fluke, he's had an overall excellent tour for the Party Animals, but as of late, the last three starts in particular, has started to get touched up. The Bananas held a team meeting talking about how they could face this guy properly, and in his last 8 innings pitched for the Party Animals, Bananas have scored 10 runs against him.
You take a look at the victor on the world's slowest race, and we get a look at the Bananas starting lineup. DR Meadows back at the top of it. There's Gabe Howell, who is due up second, and then Dan Oberst in the 3-hole, cleaning it up. Michael Vitamin Deeb. There it is. Eric Jones Jr. Then Robert Anthony Cruz, the bottom 4, Reese Alexiadis, Bill Leroy, Jackson Olsen, and Ryan Cox. DR, the pride of Vidalia, Georgia. And the best pitcher the best hitter rather. Hasn't been a bad pitcher either. A couple tosses in on his sprints from center field, jumping over Ryan Kellogg on the mound. He's ahead 2-0. Fluke wondering where that one missed.
I think it surprised many folks that DR Meadows did not draw the start last night in game 2 of the doubleheader. Nonetheless, comes off the bench in the 9th inning, pinch hits, and gets a 3-base sprint to jumpstart the Bananas walk-off rally against the Animals. Here, avoids Jason Swan on a collision nearly at the first base bag, and nonetheless, Swanee comes down with the first out of the ball game for Sean Fluke.
Flukey hitting the ground as well. He says, look out, there might be a turf monster on this field. Take a look at Gabe Howell, a guy who enjoys cutting grass. So do I. You enjoy cutting grass, Josh?
I love it.
Satisfying.
Put on some tunes, just hop on that thing and go
babe.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm in the podcast part of my life, but tunes would be great too. Jordan Hussein, first trick play of his banana ball career, goes between the legs to nab the speedy Howell.
And this is on his very first defensive attempt as well. Unreal banana ball field from Jordan Hussein, who I know if he steps into an everyday role for these Party Animals will rack up trick plays, I believe, at the same kind of pace as a Chase Acuff, Ryan Cox, and Dustin Baber.
Party Animals an out away from earning the first point available today. This one chopped to Chase Acuff. He goes between the legs. Swan over there for the pick. 2 trick plays for the Animals. They win the inning 1-0 and lead the game by the very same score in points.
8 pitches for Sean Fluke in the first inning, and 1 minute and 41 seconds. All it takes for him to get 3 outs, and with 2 trick plays, no less.
Ryan Kellogg jogging out to the mound is in his patented Canadian toque, and with a microphone on him. Kellogg, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you guys?
Oh my gosh, incredible, my friend. It was a wild first inning for you. Looks like the Uncle Charlie's coming out of the hand well today.
There are a couple of them in there, but this morning you guys a little tough to hear all the wind noise out here. It's a little breezy. I'm glad it's blowing in today. It was yesterday.
It sounds like you're in the middle of a hurricane. Is it really howling out there?
What's that?
Is the wind really whipping as hard as it sounds?
Yes, it is. Blowing in like crazy.
Good to know. Kellogg, is the wind helpful for you or harmful?
Because it's blowing in today, it's a little helpful. So a couple of those fly balls. First fly ball to DR, the wind wasn't blowing slowing in. You might have been able to get there, but I mean, I'll take a base hit. It's fine. I'd rather be in front of him than over his head.
Now batting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Ball batter of the game, Tanner Thomas.
It's going to be.
How are you doing, Gwinnett?
Oh, Tanner Thomas.
Again, my name is Tanner Thomas, and guess what? I have a magic 8-ball in my hand, and it's going to decide whether I should swing or not in this at bat. Kellogg, is that cool with you?
The answer is always swing.
He's ready to rock. All right. Let's see what we got for the first roll. It says yes.
So I throw a
This
fastball
should
behind
be a
me.
good pitch. Vince, can you
It's a good
hold
idea.
this for me? Thank you, sir.
Make him pay for what he's doing.
Bill didn't get the memo.
Oh! Get a corn. Thank you.
Good work, Kellogg.
Cool, Reese.
Do a trick, Reese.
Thank you, Gwinnett.
Tornado catch. Unbelievable from Reese Alexiadis.
First pitch of the second inning, and Reese Superman Alexiadis goes with the tornado catch, the second of his banana ball career. That is one of the greatest trick plays we'll see of any outfielder.
These guys are not afraid to swing it today. I think like first pitch swinging on 4 of 5 hitters.
We're going to chant donut really loud. 1, 2, 3.
Can we get it?
Oh, I like the donut chant going. Wow, Jordan Hussein was not at all miffed by the heater behind his keister.
I don't know where that missed. We have to talk to Vince.
Get his eyes checked.
Seriously. Oh, that's so bad.
Good block there by Bill Leroy.
That's my catcher.
Be as loud as you can.
All right, now we got some work to do. We're behind 2-0 here, so
Yeah, just time to fill it up. I mean, Hussein's
that'd be a
not going to
great
take you
idea.
deep.
swing. Okay, I'll take a strike.
That was a pitcher's pitch, 2-0.
Take that. Need more of those. Get up. Ow!
Wow! Ryan Cox!
Airbender just getting up there.
That was up where Mama hides the cookies.
Little top cheddar.
Another look on the broadcast. Holy moly!
Pitching's fun when you have guys like that behind you. Just trying to stay off the barrel.
Bronson ball home, the switch hitter. That's a good piece of hitting. And as you said, Kellogg, they're swinging early and often.
That one was for bragging rights because he also went to Arizona State, so that one hurts a little bit.
Yeah, ball home a couple years after you.
Yes. Missed him by a few years, but still a fellow Sun Devil. We had another Sun Devil here yesterday, Devin Marrero. It's cool to catch up with him. This is a fly ball. Rack? Can of corn? Do something cool. Or DR? Somebody. Thank you.
That would be DR.
All right. Well, as long as they talk about it, that's
Jesse
fine.
Cole, what do you say? We get this
Mr.
place
Kellogg, you want to stay on the mic while we bring in Sean
I
Fluke?
would absolutely love to.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Good work that inning, by the
Thank you,
way.
sir. I appreciate it.
Kellogg throws up a goose egg. Party Animals lead the game 1-0. The Bananas need 1 run in this bottom of the second to tie the game in points. And as Mr. Undeniable, the self-proclaimed strikeout king of Banana Land, comes out to the mound, we welcome him into the broadcast. Sean Fluke, how's your afternoon going?
How we doing? How we doing, baby?
Very good. You have your buddy Ryan Kellogg on the mic as well.
Look, hear me?
I hear you. It's going in and out, but I can hear you a little bit.
We're directing Kellogg to the right place to be outside the dugout so you can hear him crisply.
So you're going to stand on the mound with him.
That's a good idea.
Just sit behind him and tell him what pitch to throw.
Fluky, can Kellogg come out on the bump with you, man?
The arm is on fire, boys. I can't really hear you, but...
That's okay. You can just let it eat out there then, Fluky.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, arm's on freaking fire, boys. I don't know if it's my skin or my arm, but oh man.
This seems like a recurring theme for you.
Dude, last week it felt great. I'm like, oh yeah, we're good. But today, it's funny we got Kellogg on the mic because we were in the bathroom. He was taking a piss or whatever. And I was like, dude, Kellogg, you really think I should throw more? He's like, yeah, dude. I'm like, nah, we'll be all right. But I go to Kellogg for a lot of advice, you know. He told me this nasty changeup, I'm gonna throw the deep right here.
Is that Maceo? Maceo's belting out some Bon Jovi.
This guy's really trying to lose himself.
We got nothing out. We got one out.
Shit.
One pitch, one out. Catch the ball.
Good work, Fluke.
I don't like that.
There goes Michael
God, I am so scared to face this guy.
He has a couple home runs off you on the year.
This guy, dude. He's 2 for 2 with 2 nukes off him.
Let's make it 3.
No, I'm going to sidearm. God, I did not hit that first pitch.
EJ 5 for 9 against you on the season, Fluke.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sean.
Give him those stats
Whoa,
all day
good
long.
take right there. Good take.
Now you're 2-0. What are you going to do here?
I guess he wants a heater. This might not be good.
Oh!
Shit. Sorry. That's so far gone.
Go, ball. Carry Underwood. Sick. Oh, my
I
goodness.
told you.
Wow.
I go, here comes a heater. This ain't going to be good. I'm mic'd up. I love it.
He called it.
Did you tell EJ it was coming?
Oh, I sure as hell felt like he knew it was coming. Oh, my God. That ball was scorched.
Sean Fluke, Ryan Kellogg,
God.
we can't thank you enough for
Dude.
throwing the mics on.
Thank you
Mic'd
for
up
having
does
us. We
not go
appreciate
good
it.
for me, boys. That was a BP fastball.
Hey, we're going to keep doing it every time you're out there,
Holy
Flukie.
moly, boys. That was fun.
Good luck the rest of your afternoon.
Oh, yeah, I need it.
There goes Sean Fluke and Ryan Kellogg. And there goes that man, Eric Jones Jr., 2-0. Got a cookie. Fluke didn't like the prospects when he threw it, and he did not like the result either.
Second home run in this series here in Gwinnett County, and jumps out to reclaim the tour lead here with his 4th home run of the tour.
We are tied at a point of peace. Maceo Harrison and the fellows will dance us into the 3rd inning. Maceo Harrison with Christian Dearman, DJ the Invader, Malachi, Flash the Kid Mitchell, and Noah Nisnik, who is becoming a staple in these player dances.
Well, I mean, we see him on the mound consistently moving the hips and pulling a lot of different moves out there. He's got a vast arsenal of dance abilities.
Just like Ryan Kellogg, 6'6" southpaw from the Great White North. We'll have 10, 1, and 2 here in the top of the 3rd. Jason Swan, and then at the top, Hampton and Bloomer. And just to touch a little bit more on that Eric Jones Jr. home run, because we wanted to let Fluke and Kellogg give us their thoughts before Josh and I stepped in. It's not very often you have a moment like that with both starting pitchers on the mic. That was his 9th walk-off of the tour. He has tied Dan Oberst, pacing all hitters in that department. EJ, in pursuit of this, he runs out of room. And it is his 4th home run on the tour, as we noted, also pacing all hitters. And he's off to another hot start here in year 3.
Well, he claimed the first Bananas home run of the 2023 World Tour. Through February and March of last year, had 4 home runs for the Bananas, and he finds himself in that exact same spot again in 2024. Just always has a really fantastic start to his seasons.
Jason Swan having an unbelievable start to his season. Big day yesterday, finds the 6th hole here. He had 3 hits through the 4 hole into right field yesterday. Oh, he yanks that one into left. And Reese Hampton ahead 1-0 in the count. We'll have to wait for Ryan Kellogg to bring in Olson, Cox, and Meadows as they break out a choreographed dance. And here is the aforementioned skills from Kellogg. That was a quick one. And he sneaks the fastball in for strike one. Two-on count on Hampton, who singled up the middle on the first pitch of today's game. A lot of soft stuff away. Looks like back-to-back changeups from Kellogg, part of his 5-pitch mix. 2-seam, 4-seam fastballs, changeup, slider, and curveball.
We saw Bill almost try the back pick there. Could have been part of the reason he set up outside there, but here Ryan Kellogg will miss after 5 pitches to Reese Hampton, who will wheel himself into second base. Party Animals with 2 runners in scoring position here in the third and still nobody out.
Reese was telling Josh and I at dinner last night, he's trying to get 2 bases on his sprints every time now. Felt like he was settling for 1 a lot, respecting the Bananas sprint defense, but he sees his good buddy Jake Skoll, who waits in the on-deck circle now, getting 2 bases consistently, and Reese thinking, hey, I'm just as fast as that guy. I could grab 2 bags as well, and he's showing you he can. Bananas bring the infield in most of the way. A couple steps behind the infield grass for everybody but EJ over at first. And a 2-0 count on the dangerous Bryson Bloomer, who singled up the middle his first time. Bouncer to Cox. Trick play, keeps one at third. Big first out of the third.
Always impressive when a banana ball player is able to get a hot shot with runners in scoring position. Make sure, check them over at the bases without them coming home to score and still go for the trick play. We've seen Ryan Cox do that multiple times on the season. Big first out.
Yeah, we saw him pull that off in front of over 41,000 fans in Minute Maid Park a couple weekends ago. Jake Skoll, blast down the right field line. And that was off the foul pole. 3-run tater tot for Jake Skoll, his 3rd bomb of the season. Oh, but we're not ready yet. Up to the booth, but we don't have the jerseys on. We were trying to get them on. Jake Skoll, 4 years at the University of Georgia as a linebacker and safety. And yeah, here we go. All right, better late than never. How about that? Skoll on the back, just in case anybody was wondering, patented number 42s here, just like Michael D was across his 4 years of football at Notre Dame.
What a cool home run for Jake Skoll as well, collecting not only his 3rd, but he's back around near his hometown of Roswell, Georgia, and goes deep in this final game. Has a chance to get the Party Animals a series win as well, with them up 3 runs in this inning, looking like they could claim a 2nd point in this ball game and go ahead.
This is how the Party Animals can kill you offensively. Single, a sprint, and then the big blast from the former 1st-round draft pick as Cornett flies out to Meadows for the 2nd out of this frame. And Chase Acuff with a specialty walk-up. Coming in from the stands with our beloved Party Animals correspondent Drake Tolles. Big Dalmatian jacket. Here come Mr. Acuff's Dalmatians. It says Party Animals written all over it. Something I thought I would never see. one thing about banana ball. You never know what to expect next. Ikhoff popped out to Olsen at second his first time. You look at the numbers across his tour. He has been unbelievable. And now he fouls out to a fan on the first pitch he gets. What a play by that guy.
The fans not too pleased with the Cruella's treatment of the dogs walking up to home plate. They decide to get some payback. What a big fan caught foul ball. You see the young man in that green hoodie holding it up in celebration.
Let's get it down to Jesse Cole on the field for a water balloon derby.
Competition. We've got Luke right here. Young professor, who do you got over there?
I've got Nick, and Jesse, your side is going to lose again, buddy. Here we go.
We'll see. Whoever smashes the most water balloons in 1 minute wins. You ready? All right. We got counters back here. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Porter's tossing. Here we go.
2, 3 over here. 4, 5. Gotta hit it. 6, 7. Keep it going. It's getting wet over here. Oh, wow. It is wild. There we go. He's coming in hot. Come on, Logo. Yes. That's a good one.
Come on, Nick. Come on.
We've got 10 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, young professor, how many on that side?
Jesse, we were able to nail down 17 water balloons over here.
And we had 17 as well. The first ever tie. Everyone got wet and win. We'll come back later to see who is the real winner later.
Luckily, y'all got the sun over
Thrilling
here.
water balloon derby, and Sean Fluke on the mound is letting us know he still has a mic on him.
Yes,
Come on!
Come on! I was hoping you realized
You're looking for a little bit of some redemption here, huh, Sean?
To have some fun. That wasn't very much fun. Oh, that's bad.
I love you, Sean
No,
Fluke.
I love you too, dude. No matter what happens, if I'm lights out, I'm having a blast.
Ah, that was a beautiful
The
bender.
first time I've thrown that, definitely hurt a little bit. Change up. Yep. Oh, he loves that one.
You've told us before, and you continue to execute.
I think I'm gonna do it again. Why not? Oh, he's a fishy boy. That boy. Oh man. Oh, I didn't even see the ball coming. Oh man, let's set the hook here. Let's do some dirt. I can't throw hard enough to throw the high check. No. Let's do real well. Here we go. Dirt. Ah. Oh, don't tell me that hit him. Oh my God, what am I doing?
Oh no.
God, that's so bad.
And it looks like he's hurt.
No, he ain't hurt. He's freaking 65 off the toe.
You're not buying the acting performance?
God, that's so annoying, man. We got freaking, how many runs? 3? Oh,
3.
dude,
You got a good cushion here.
Yeah, it's freaking. Yeah, we hope so.
But it is true. You just want to keep the bananas off the bags.
Let's just feed it in there. Let's go. Work quick.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, that's bad. Come on, Fuji. Oh, man, we're in that heater kind. I can't throw another one of those. Ah, come on.
All right, 3-0.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh, we found it, boys. We found it.
He's back.
It disappeared for a second. See if I can pick rack off. It's 3-1 count. Oh, yeah.
Good move.
I gotta throw it a little harder. Jeez.
Great sound effects.
I know.
Wow.
God damn it, Flea.
That's on us for moaning in your ear while you were trying
It's
to pitch.
whatever, dude. It's okay. I'm having fun. I just can't lose this inning for the boys, so they're not going to be happy. My bad! Come on. God.
Well, now it's time to lock in tapping.
Yeah, lock in tapping. Where's Ranger? He'll make me smile. There he is.
That was good sprint defense by the boys to keep Alexiadis at first.
Yeah, he's quick. Ready! Ready! Shoot him!
All right, what's the plan of attack against the captain here?
Oh, we're going to go old school Bill Roy style, ground ball and A-cuff, double play. Ooh!
Hot shot.
That almost went through me.
Wow. Wow! Reese Hampton with a laser beam gets Alexiadis out at third.
He definitely looks safe, though. I hate to say it.
Super Ray Ortega saying, let's challenge this.
Oh, man, I got to get him out.
And here comes the fan challenge.
Oh, man.
All right, Fluky, we'll see if you were right. We've got the video playing here.
It looked like he was beat it. That's a great view.
This is our only real angle.
Oh, he's out then. Hell yeah.
He looks clearly out.
Yeah, oh, good call, boys. Jordan said he had him.
Yep, we're looking at it one more time.
Attaboy, Jordan. Yeah.
I mean, the throw ended up right on the tag.
Bullshit like the throw was. Oh, yeah.
He's out.
He's out.
First game back.
The question is if there's a block of the bag.
Oh,
here.
he was 100% blocking the bag, Vincent. I don't know if we can review that.
What?
He was.
Out.
I cede the judgment here to you. I mean, you don't have a view of it. He's definitely blocking the bag. He was out, but he is blocking the bag.
Oh, that's not obstruction.
Okay, we're looking one more time. This is going to decide it right here. Hand going in. Yeah, the foot did trap the right arm.
Yeah, there we go. It's out, baby.
He is. Yeah.
Attaboy, hey, we got him. Hey, cuff.
Well, Vincent Chapman's overruling this because Jordan Hussein was blocking third base. Reese Alexiadis' right arm ended up hung up on Hussein's left foot.
That's crazy.
And I'm no expert on that rule, so Vincent takes over.
You almost killed him. Oh, inside the bag! Oh, okay, that works too. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
You love that, Fluke.
Oh, that's great. Don't listen to me. Good. Thank the Lord.
Good thing Swanee wasn't listening to you.
I don't know what I'm thinking. What do they got? 2 runs in now?
2 runs, but that's okay.
That is fantastic. We gotta speed this game up now. How are we looking? Oh, jeez. Here we go. Come on.
And Ryan Cox doesn't have a home run in his banana ball career.
I just gave him the top of the hat. We're gonna go 1 through 5. Right? Yep.
There it is. You're dialed in.
Here we go. Quick pitch. Oh, that's so bad. Come on, Vince, get ready. Oh, what's next? Change up? Ah, come on.
5th pitch.
Yep, I'm just gonna give him one. Hit that. Oh, come on, baby.
Yep, but that was the play, Fluky.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna throw the slider there. Just let him get on base. I'm
and
not walking
it's
him.
the same outcome either way.
Yeah. That's why this game's cool, you know? You can give up hits and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it might not matter. I gotta get this guy out. I can't get this guy.
DR Meadows is tough.
Go ahead, let's hear the average, Josh. I know you got it waiting at the tip of your tongue.
DR Meadows 8 for 13 against Sean Fluke this season.
There goes Flash.
Yes, sir!
Ball
Let's go!
home!
Bow!
Inning winner for Fluky.
Oh, I'm getting help. I need it.
Sean, thanks so much for keeping the mic on.
That was a scary one. Thank you, boys. Thanks for picking me up.
Appreciate you, dude.
Yes, sir. Love you guys.
Love you too,
Love
Fluke.
you, Fluke.
Oh, man, is that guy incredible. How about the gun from ball home? First time Flash has been caught stealing in 15 attempts on the tour. Party Animals win the inning 3-2. They lead the game 2-1. And, well, the Banana Band blasts away after honoring the fan who caught the Chase Acuff foul ball. We have an absolutely bizarre treat coming for us up here in the broadcast booth. I'm glad you have a fork, Josh, because, I mean, this has barbecue on the bottom, mac and cheese in the middle, looks like onion rings up top. What's the name of this puppy?
This is what they call the Southern Sunday, is I believe what we were told before the game today.
This is what Jake Skoll, UGA linebacker, grew up on. Okay, the Southern Sunday, just one fork. That's great. We could
share a fork.
We could share, but I always have forks on hand. And I want you to be able to get after this.
Okay, I will go in for a bite. So there's pulled pork, coleslaw, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I think I've secured a little bit of everything. Nope,
is
it's all
tough.
falling apart. They should give
lift
you
it
a
up.
spoon.
They can't
Oh, I'm
see.
so sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
you've been hiding it
they
from them the
should
entire
give you
time.
a spoon to eat this.
I wish you got to see how much Josh was struggling to get everything in one bite, because it is really, I mean, like, these things are, look at these things. What are we supposed to do with that? Okay. Josh
Eat
is
it.
just, yeah, you're going to eat it. Okay. Look at this. Look at my success. Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. The Southern Surprise. Southern Surprise?
Southern Sunday.
Oh, okay.
On a Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
in case you didn't realize.
Oh. Yeah. It's a lot to work on.
A lot of flavors.
I got a good amount of barbecue, coleslaw, and mac and cheese all in my one bite. The one thing I did miss out on is whatever this fried thing is. What did you say this is? Is this onion?
Looks like an onion straw.
It does. This is quite a concoction.
I'm getting another bite.
The Southern Sunday. It was a surprise for Biko. A slider on 2-2 to Tanner Thomas, a surprise to him. Ryan Kellogg grabs his second strikeout of the ball game. Here in his fourth inning of work, see that bender once again. Started in the zone, ended outside of it. Jordan Hussein, the Dunkin' Donut batter of the game. Had strikeouts of both donut hitters yesterday. So free donuts for over 20,000 fans already here in Gwinnett County. Kellogg trying to make it free donuts for over 30,000 across the weekend. As Noah Nisnik jumps right in front of our first base camera. Our center field camera takes a little nap. We watch from high first. This is only Hussein's third plate appearance of the tour. His first was in Houston, Texas. And he lines that one into left. This is what Jordan's going to do. He is a line drive hitter, not a lot of pop. He'll tell you that himself. But he runs like the wind itself and will turn a lot of singles into doubles. This one, just a traditional line drive knock to left.
Great way for Jordan Hussein to get his first career banana ball knock, and we've seen him pinch run plenty of times across this World Tour for the Party Animals as he's been recovering from a hand injury. Wouldn't be surprised if he's off trying to run here. Bronson Valham goes first pitch swinging and little upset with himself. Loved that pitch he got from Kellogg and frustrated that he only fouled that one away. Thought he could have really gotten a hold of that one and driven it out for extra bases.
First pitch he saw today, he lined back up the middle for a base knock. Vincent Chapman calls time and will shake his derriere. What's new? Well, Vincent boogies for the full capacity crowd. A rating for the Southern Sunday. I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10.
I was going to give it a 9.6.
just feels like a 9.6 to me.
Savory?
Yes.
Smoky?
Yes.
Sweet?
Yes.
A little bit of the crunch with the onions?
Got it.
There's a lot to like about this dish.
It's got it all. It's got it all. And each of the 4 main ingredients, components, some would say, all delicious. Charging Jackson Olsen, flip to first just in time to get the spritty ball home. Hussein up to second. Fine play. The kid out of New Milford, Connecticut.
Good play by Jackson Olsen charging there. Ryan Kellogg was kind of running towards Olsen almost like he might field the ball. Jackson had kind of a difficult time with the transfer there, but luckily able to shovel it out in time to get it to Eric Jones Jr. Now Ryan Kellogg will start ahead of Dustin Baber, 0-1.
Hussein, superb speed off of second base. Chopper up the middle. Jackson off his back foot. Fine throw to first. 2 excellent plays by the grade 8. And it is a scoreless top of the 4th for Kellogg.
2 tricky plays from Jackson Olsen, but it shows you how good he's become a defender at second base. Continues to get better every day, and you could even see Ryan Cox as they were going off the field, pumping him up, really excited. Fired up, he was able to make 2 superb plays.
And Jackie helps Kellogg strand Hussein on second. And now it's hey baby time here in Gwinnett County, Georgia. Nico Scala here with Josh Talevsky, bringing you game 19 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour. This is stop number 7 out of 29. And it has been an absolute delight to bring Banana Ball to the Atlanta area for the first time. Bridges and company with Reginald Horton locking it down, folks. Playing along from outside the stadium. We've got these field house luxury flats, quote unquote, from foul pole to foul pole and beyond. And it has meant a couple hundred people added on to the over 10,000 in Coolray Field who get to watch this game for free from their hotel or from their apartment balconies, rather.
And again, we saw last night the Banana Band even traveling all the way out to these luxury flats to hang out with the folks and create these fans first moments for people not even to obtain a ticket into Coolray Field. That's what it's all about, man.
This is an awesome arena for Banana Ball. We talked about it during Yellow last night, but it reminds, at least myself, Josh, you had a big nod of affirmation when I mentioned Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark in Oklahoma City yesterday. I think One Oak Field in Tulsa as well, with all of the apartments surrounding the Drillers Ballpark. Beautiful day for some Banana Ball. It was chilly earlier, up to 56 degrees, which is tropical for an upstate New Yorker like myself. Top of the order for the Bananas. They just need 1 run here in the 4th to tie this game at 2 points apiece.
Really
misses.
And really the only other thing to note about this weather in today's contest, I mean, we've heard the wind a little bit through our mic'd up players, but obviously seen it play into effect with the Eric Jones Jr. and Jake Skull home runs today.
Good cut by DR there on the 3-1 center cut heater. Count full on the Nanners center fielder. He popped out in foul territory to Swan over at first. And a hot shot grabbed by Acuff between the leg, 360. Sparkling trick play for Acuff.
Fantastic trick play from Chase Acuff. Makes a phenomenal baseball play to start and then realizes that he can still go between his legs and fire out David Ray Meadows. Oh, one of Chase Acuff's better trick plays across this World Tour early.
Yeah, that's one for everybody keeping a scorebook at home, as Gabe Howell has to duck out of the way of that one. He's leading the tour with 4 hit by pitches. Nobody else has been hit 3 times. Howell bounced out his first time. Another look at it here. Look out, Gabe. Yeah, that's one for everybody scoring at home. It's a 6-3 TPO, trick play out. And then I slapped a star on it as well. It's rare that you get a defensive web gem combined with a trick play as this one squirted out to right. And Jake Skoll unable to make the full extension diving grab. So Howell 1 for 2 on the afternoon.
Good piece of opposite field hitting from Gabe Howell, and just unfortunate Jake Skoll crashing in and just not able to completely get the ball in that glove there. So now the Bananas will try and rally between Dan Obers, dancing it up with Noah Nisnik at home plate.
This nasty, the best hype man you could find in the business. As the barrel of a human being that he is, Dan Ober steps in and takes the cutter outside. Ober's bounced into A-Cuff's first trick play of the game. There's that powerful 12-6 curveball. Big swing and a miss from Dan. Hot shot, back up the middle, charging, sliding, making the snag, Reese Hampton. Heck of a play by the Animal center fielder for out number 2.
Stellar jump from Reese Hampton on that liner off the bat of Dan Obers. I thought that ball was about to find grass, but Reese Lightning comes in and sets him up in perfect position, glove down to his side to corral that one.
Check over there on Howell, who swiped second in the 9th inning last night, ended up scoring the game-winning run on a grounder from Michael Deeb to first with the infield in. As that throw from Ballholm into right field, Howell will get second and will hold up there. Second error in Ballholm's young banana ball career.
Just not a play that you should be trying to make with 2 outs in this ball game. Keep it in control of Sean Fluke. You know that Gabe Howell, an aggressive base runner over there at first, but with the Party Animals unable to score a run in the top half of this inning, now Michael Deeb single up the middle could score Howell and give them a tie ball game at 2 points apiece.
A sprint would also bring in Gabe from second. That's where banana ball becomes so much harder to pitch in than baseball. Here's a base knock up the middle from Deeb. Howell can run well. Hampton's got a cannon. The throw home never had a chance. It was a perfect strike from center, but Howell's speed too much to handle. And the error ends up being immensely costful. The Bananas have tied the game at 2 points each. And now DR Meadows will play the piano on Kyle Lewig's outstretched body. Another homage to Outkast, as we're about a half an hour away from downtown Atlanta. Even though, Josh, you need a golden calculator to divide, time it took to look inside to realize.
I think Bronson Ballholm is sorry, Mr. Fluke, and he is for real.
Let's get it down to our fearless owner, Emily Cole, to shout out the Bananas foster family of the day.
There are over 400,000 kids in foster care across the United States without a permanent home. To help raise awareness and bring families together, we created a nonprofit called celebrating those who are already making amazing moves in the foster care world while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Today, Bananas Foster is celebrating the Hunter family. The Hunters wanted to get involved in foster care to help make a difference in the lives of the kids who were brought into care. And they have now been licensed for over 10 years and have welcomed 15 kids into their home. So I would say that they are making a difference. Fans, please help us celebrate the Hunter family for all that they are doing locally for the foster care community.
standing ovation, and at the center of it all, the big group hug for the Hunter family. This is what Banana Ball is all about right here. Heck of a ball game on our hands. We head to the fifth, knotted at 2 points for each side. And Andy Archer will be the first man out of the Bananas bullpen. What a start to his rookie campaign he's having. Now, those are some otherworldly numbers.
Ryan Kellogg's day ends after 4 innings pitched, and he's given up home runs in each of his last 2 starts on the mound for the Bananas. Only gave up 1 home run across 46 1/3 innings pitched in 2023. He's had a little bit of harder contact against him this year. Meanwhile, Andy Archer has avoided that hard contact. He's racking up a strikeout per inning pitched on the tour and is leading in ERA plus, of course, 100. League average in Banana Ball. Andy Archer's ERA plus this season, 5.79. He is almost 6 times better than the tour average pitcher on this tour. Just continues to pound the strike zone, and with that split changeup he utilizes, it has been deadly to Party Animals bats.
It's a very unique arsenal that he has. 3 fastballs, a 4-seam, 2-seam, and cutter. And then the split changeup is the only off-speed he throws. He does not bend the ball. No curveball, no slider. It is tricky stuff to hit.
And really, with a 2-seam and a cutter, what it means is that you can run fastballs in on both the lefties and righties for Andy Archer. That's got to help him.
And the split change, similar movement to the 2-seam, just a whole lot more of it and a whole lot slower. Peter down and away to Jason Swan. He led off the 3rd inning with a hot shot through the left side. And this one backhanded by Howell, 360 across the diamond. He robs Swan of extra bases.
A sweet sliding grab from Gabe Howell, spinning around and firing a perfect strike over to Eric Jones Jr. at first base. And you once again saw Ryan Cox going over to Gabe Howell and giving him fist bumps, high fives, just pumping him up after what was another web gem in this ball game.
The defense has been unbelievable. Halfway through this contest, to the top of the order we go. Reese Hampton gets his first at-bat from the left side. From the right side, 1 for 1. A 2-base sprint, a run scored, and a stolen base. And make it 2 for 2 on the day. He's just as fine hitting lefty. Impressive stuff from Reese Lightning. He's having a huge weekend. Now Bryson Bloomer, who singled and scored in the first. Try and keep the inning going.
And again, he has distanced himself from an 0 for 15 streak he had before entering Houston. Has been red hot for this Party Animals team as Jackson Olsen and Ryan Cox try for a double trick play, double play. It'll be Cox getting, I believe, a trick play on the feed to Jackson Olsen, but Olsen going under the legs, unable to get Eric Jones at first. We take a look again, and no, will not be a trick play for Ryan Cox.
Just glove to glove from Cox to Olsen, so no trick play. And no trick play missed for Olsen either. Bloomer looks like he was going to beat the rap either way. So he will take the spot of Hampton over at first on a 6-4 fielder's choice. And here is the mighty Jake Skoll, 3-run home run his last time. Clinged a laser beam off the right field foul pole, chops this one over Archer, and Gabe Howell not able to make a play. That's an infield single for Skoll. Looked like it was going to be bang bang if Howell even had a chance at all.
Just a slow roller off the bat of Jake Skoll. Andy Archer, a little bit of a late reaction, not able to field it off the mound, and Gabe Howell in the Skoll shift charging and just wasn't going to have the time to be able to nail Jake Skoll at first base. Great work by both Cox and Andy Archer, moving over towards the third base bag to prevent Bryson Bloomer from moving over to third, much like we saw from DR Meadows in last night's contest in the bottom of the ninth.
That one lined up the middle, and Meadows has to take it on a hop. Stop sign for Bloomer. Cannon from DR Meadows. Surprising that Bryson Bloomer only went station to station there. He is still recovering from his off-season surgery. But with 2 outs running on contact, Meadows having to wait for that to hop. Easy to be a Monday morning quarterback. Would have had that windmill spinning around if I was coaching third base. Bases juice for Chase Acuff. The pride of St. Petersburg, Florida. Started his collegiate career at Eckerd, finished up at Rollins. Was the hardest man to strike out in Division II baseball in 2018. Here in a big spot. Andy Archer trying to escape the jam, and he won't! Floater over the head of Cox. Bloomer and Skoll both score, and Acuff comes up in the clutch. It's a 2-run top of the 5th for the Animals.
And that's going to fire you up if you're Mike Vivacis coaching third base. You give Bryson Bloomer the stop sign, and really you kind of convey to Chase Acuff at the plate, you trust him to come through for your offense. Obviously he has for most of this season, and it's the reason he's been bumped up to this 5-hole where he provides for the Animals.
There's a reason in his 4th Banana Ball World Tour, Mike Vivacis is the head coach for the 2nd straight campaign of the Party Animals, and I, for the 4th straight World Tour, am still in the booth. Now Tanner Thomas, a flyout and strikeout tonight. And that one in on the hands. Jackson Olsen will get the trick play. And that will end the inning. But rare offensive success for the Animals against Andy Archer. 4 singles. 2 men stranded, but 2 come home. And the Bananas will need 2 runs to tie the inning, 3 runs to win it. We will get it down to Bill Leroy for TikToks with Seniors. That would be Noah Bridges. Bridges, take it away.
And we're going to change that narrative. So what's going to happen is they're going to bust off some TikTok dances, and y'all are going to vote, see who's the best. Got it? Let's meet our first contestant. Who we got?
I'm Debbie.
This is Miss Debbie right here. All right, Shark, what we got? Oh, there she goes. Oh! That looks real good to me. What do y'all think? Oh! Very good, Miss Debbie. Get up, Miss Debbie. All right, our second contestant. Who we got?
Tracy.
Miss Tracy. Let's see it. Oh, fast pace. Hey, hey, hey. Nice, nice. Crushed it. Awesome job. All right, our very last contestant. Who we got?
Sue.
Miss Sue. All right, let's see it. Y'all know this one. Oh, she's shaking it. She's shaking it. No, she's not. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. And that's how you shake it right there if you are trying to take notes. All right, time for you guys to vote. What do we got for Miss Debbie? Pretty good, pretty good. What do we think about Miss Tracy? Not too bad. All right, last but not least, who we got? Miss Susan, what do y'all think? That's it right there. Miss Susan can shake it. Let's go.
Congratulations, Miss Susan. It's one of my favorite things that Noah Bridges does. Kid out of 4 Oaks, North Carolina, 2nd tour with the Bananas after competing against them in the Coastal Plain League for a couple years as a Wilmington Shark. Always calls the people he meets in the world miss. And oh my goodness gracious, Jake Skoll, Superman dive in right center field. That was an insane catch.
The defense we've seen from the Bananas and Party Animals in today's game. Wildly impressive. Jake Skoll with one of the greatest defensive plays of his banana ball career when you exclude the trick plays, going all out to catch that one in the right center gap.
Getting a star on that one. Oh my goodness. EJ had walked off the second inning with a home run. Looked like he had extra bases there. Ends up being robbed of them. And how about Tanner Thomas? He grabs his second trick play of the tour as he snags that under his leg.
Great work by Tanner Thomas, and another thing the Party Animals focus on is getting trick plays after you've gotten the first out in an inning, and you see Tanner executing that to perfection for the Animals. And now Sean Flute going after Reese Alexiadis and working on a quick inning, just 1 minute, 21 seconds into the frame.
Boy, oh boy. I don't know where Fluky's supposed to throw these benders. A couple close ones, doesn't get the call on either. It's a tough job Vincent Chapman has. But man, if you're not getting the one at the top of the zone and you're not getting the one at the bottom of the zone, that takes away one of Fluke's best pitches. Alexiadis worked to sprint his first time. And testing Jake Skoll again this time. He gets to stay on his feet. Hard contact from the Nanners. Nothing to show for it. A couple flyouts and a lineout. And the Animals win the inning 2-0. They retake the lead in points. They're up 3-2.
And Flute getting through the 5th inning while earning the point in 2 minutes on the dot.
And Andy Archer out for his second inning of work, joining us in BTV World with a mic on him.
What's going on? Can you guys hear me okay?
Loud and clear, buddy.
Good. That's good because I can't really hear much else. So we'll
Perfect. Well, all you need is us. How insane is the atmosphere here today, Andy?
It's pretty electric. Honored to be back in Georgia playing in front of an amazing crowd. These guys have been electric all weekend, but something about today.
You're going to have the bottom of this Party Animals lineup, 7, 8, and 9. Hussein, Ballhome, and Baber. Is there anything that you attribute your unbelievable success to so far in your young banana ball career?
Oh, come on. You're going to give me that one to start? Any success I have is all because of my teammates. I mean, they've accepted me into this group. And I think, just knowing that I'll be with these guys for the full year now, having that just, that's nasty. Reassurance is just amazing. Just give my teammates just all the credit in the world, man, especially Leroy behind the plate.
So Andy, you talked about being here now on a full-time basis. Walk us through the day that you found out you were getting a full-time contract with this team for the banana ball season. We saw them dogpile you in the clubhouse in the video.
Yeah, I mean, I did not expect it at all. I kind of had a window of when Barry might have that conversation with me. And I figured, in Bananas fashion, there would be something, the way they would do it cool. But what ended up happening was, Viro came and found me discreetly. I kind of had a stern look on his face. Wasn't quite sure where it was going, but I knew that was the conversation. It kind of led me on a little bit. Brought me to do, surprised me, and then my teammates were all on it. So just one of the coolest moments of the show.
Well, we congratulated you off the air. Congratulations on the air, buddy. I mean, we can't imagine the tour without you. And you are ahead of Jordan Hussein.
I think this is in wrong, but I might be down an earpiece. Yeah. Can you guys still hear me?
We got you.
We got you, Andy.
Oh, that's so nasty, dude.
Back-to-back split changeups?
Oh, first one was a cutter, and then that was a splitter. Yeah, good eye.
All right, Andy, let's get the fans some donuts here.
Strikeout right here.
Little
Hey, you
velo
better be
grunt.
watching that, buddy.
Jordan Hussein.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Hussein.
He's 2 for 3 on the day, 2 for 4 in his banana ball career.
All right, got to lock in here. Let's go, Cox. Let's go, Cox.
All right, Bronson ball home.
This isn't like a devil on the shoulder, angel on the shoulder situation with you guys. I need to focus in a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you there, Andy.
All right, here we go. Try and steal it, Hussein. Good pitch, good pitch.
That's a great pitch.
How fast was that, by the way?
My eyes tell me 93.
My eyes told me 98, so maybe there's a little gap there.
Probably somewhere in between.
Slow me down, uh-oh. I got to keep on moving.
It's a beautiful voice.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's a double play if EJ isn't holding on Hussein, who's trying to go first to third, and he will.
You got so lucky right there.
Seeing eye single. That's good. Good trash talk to Hussein. It's the kind of talk you were giving Kyle and I on the pickleball courts the other day.
Oh, I'm still thinking about that. Thanks for reminding me of that. Now this next pitch is going to be 98.
Dustin Baber downs a beer. And we'll swing it with guys on the corner.
If you want. Okay.
Yeah, EJ agrees.
Baseball IQ play, Andy Archer. All right, big pitch here. Oh, close.
Good spot.
Yep. Oh, I like that pitch call from Leroy right there, boys. Oh, that's so nasty. How's he taking that?
Unbelievable. What a blink. Looked like he was taking all the way.
Yeah. Line hold. Boom. Ground ball. Foul. Look at Leroy giving me some love. That's a leader right there, man.
Yeah, he's got to be fun to work with.
Yeah, he is. So how you guys doing up there? You guys enjoying this weekend?
Just having a beautiful weekend.
Good, man. Happy to hear that. Oh, that is good too.
We're gonna jump back into it.
I think we might have a strikeout here. Hopefully. That'd be kind of sick.
I would like that a lot.
Oh, man. Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
We need it out here. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen here?
I like a hot shot to Cox at short.
I kind of want to see you plant an arrow, Andy. I can't lie.
I want to do that so bad, dude. This ground needs an arrow in it.
What a piece of hitting by Dustin Baber.
Damn it, dude.
I mean, these party animals are putting up the best at-bats that they've had against you all year. You have flummoxed them thus far.
Appreciate that, but they're adjusting. And, you know, when they got to do that, I just got to bear down and hit some out. So it's fun that you guys get to be in my ear. I love that I have someone to talk to. It can be a lonely place out here. So let's get some outs here. What do you say?
Okay, now we've got a force out at third, second, or first.
There's a ball on the field in left field right now. Do you see that?
I do see it. Rack does not.
Come on, Rack.
Jason Swan swinging a hot stick, but he's been hitting a lot of balls hard on the ground. So
yeah, has he been going oppo or in? Maybe I should adjust based on that.
He's been going oppo very well, although today 2 balls cranked to left field.
Okay. Okay.
One into left, one snagged by Howell at third.
Hey, Cox, let's roll it. Yeah. Jack, okay. Good talk. What's that? No, come on. Yep, good pitch call, Leroy. Boom.
Oh.
That's the one. Oh,
he did
check
go.
him. Yeah. I learned that pitch like 2 weeks ago.
What the heck was that?
I think it was a cutter, but it turned out like a slider. Ground ball. Oh, Coxie! I got it.
Couldn't get the flip to Olsen.
Damn, man.
Keeps the ball in the infield.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that word. Forgive me.
That's
Sorry,
okay,
Mom, if you're
Archer.
listening.
You are unfallible in our book.
I appreciate that. No, that's not cool. Good, Leroy. I got to hold myself accountable, do things the right way on and off the field.
I hear you, man, but it's been a
forgive me for that.
That's okay, dude. It's a grinder of an inning. I mean, the bottom of the order has been vicious. That's a good way to jump ahead of Reese Hampton now.
Yep, good pitch call. Okay. 1-1. Let's do it. Yes. Good. No.
All right, 2-1. What's the pitch, Andy?
Yes. Good ball. That's the one.
The pitch is strike 2.
Okay.
All right, 2-2. Got to do it on this pitch, kid.
Still no outs, bro. That's crazy. I feel like I have pitched terrible.
No, they're finding the holes.
Yeah. Tip your hat sometimes. Nature of our game. Ready for this? Ah! Oh.
Gnarly. Full count, Andy.
Okay. Time to go at him. What is for real? Ah! Oh. Uh-oh.
Had him out in front.
Yeah.
Hampton's okay. We'll do it again.
So I picked up the ball. The ball is covered in pink right now from his helmet. Isn't that hilarious? Ah! Dang.
Wow.
Woo.
What a battle.
Hey. Good battle. Here we go. Ah! No! Dang it. That's not what we wanted.
Well, that's going to score ball home and Baber.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Andy, by the way, you can pull the ripcord on us at any point and focus on the inning. We don't want to be plaguing you.
Oh, I appreciate that. No need. This is fun for me. It's not changing how I'm pitching, but like I said, you just got to attack, and sometimes things go your way, sometimes they don't, but it's still the same fun game.
No doubt about that.
Boom.
I mean, on the black, kid. Good work, Andy.
Look at that baseball IQ, baby.
Good work.
PFP. Maybe I should have done a trick play on that. That's good.
You know, I think you made the right call.
Maybe I should have whipped it over there. Just kidding.
A little punt the ball.
Yeah, a little Scooge action.
Did not work out well for Scooge.
What do you guys want to talk about?
You want to talk about surfing?
Yeah, I really actually do want to talk about that.
What's the best barrel you've caught lately, Andy?
only Jake Scholl's barrels these days.
Oh, that's a good spot.
No, sir. All right, time to breathe. You got me excited talking about surfing.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No.
Wow.
Oh, fan.
How many of the fans today from the Milton Marietta area?
Well, I don't know the number, but I got to give a special shout out to my grandparents here for the first time, watching me pitch in 3 years.
Josh and I got to meet them.
No way. Sweethearts, aren't they? Strike.
2 of the nicest people I've met in my life.
They talked so highly of you, said that you were their tallest and oldest grandson.
Whoa. I'm playing an arrow, why not?
Not what you wanted with the pitch, but it got the job done.
Hey, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it's done. We got 2.
Well, you're bearing down 2 big outs there. Now you got to get past DC3.
You're right, and we got a limit. 3 runs in an inning, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
Give the boys a chance. Wow.
I think that was like a gyro. I don't really know.
I'll call it a gyro.
Ooh. Gotta mix it up on him.
He was able to leave that one.
I think I'm working fast.
You are working quickly, Andy.
Yep, the pitch call, Bill. Boom. Good, Leroy. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Count it.
Andy Archer, thank you so much for getting mic'd up. Heck of a job escaping that.
Let's do it again soon. Love you guys.
No doubt about it. Love you too,
Thanks, Andy.
There goes Mr. Archer. Tough inning for the guy, but he had runners on second and third with nobody out and left them there. Limits the damage to just 3 runs. And we will get it down to the young professor for the belly bump relay as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
We'll go on to do the same at second, then third, and then meet our original guys back here, belly bump style. Gentlemen, are you ready? Wait a minute. You know what? We need something else. Fellas, everybody around the bases. Shirts off, fellas. Here we go. Let's make it better. Oh, yeah. Now we're ready to race. On your mark, get set, go, fellas, go, go. Go, go, go. You gotta go, man, you gotta go. He's too busy enjoying the breeze upon his chest. They've got a lot of ground to make up. Come on, fellas, get on back. All that showboat's gonna cost you. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers hug at home plate. You know, Robbie, Richard, Ryan, and Brian. You're welcome, Gwinnett County.
The belly bump race, always a blast. And we head to the bottom of the 6th, a 3 spot in the top half for the Animals. Dalton Ponce is tasked with holding the line and trying to notch their first point. Currently, they're up 3-2.
Yeah, Dalton Ponce came into last night's game in the 8th inning, allowed a walk-off to the Bananas for them to tie this game up. But for the most part on the season, Ponce has been fantastic, a great entertainer, great dance moves while he's pitching. Only thing to be wary of, painting corners a little more. Oftentimes, he's throwing strikes, just leaving them a little too over the plate for Bananas batters.
Ponce has the bottom 3 in the order, Leroy, Olson, and Cox. As Dalton takes over on the mound, Cowboy Kyle Lewigs joins Josh and I in the booth.
Hey-o!
That was fun.
How we doing?
Very good, buddy.
It is smoldering up here in this booth compared to the temperature down in the dugout.
56 degrees down on the field. It's probably close to 80 up here.
I feel like I'm in a sauna. I might need to shred some of these layers.
I mean,
see, you guys are living the good life up here.
Yeah, and it's going to get a little hotter in here when me and Biko are dressing nice today and feeling good.
I thought you were going to say it was going to get hotter from
you
the amount of
entering the
tension
booth?
and beef between you and me. But we'll address that later. Bill's ahead in count, 2-1.
Skies that towards the fans. Ball home and Hussein converging, and they will collide. Jordan Hussein with a snow cone grab.
Looking like Prison Mike from The Office.
Spot on analysis from Cowboy Kyle. Great catch by Jordan Hussein, avoiding that collision and still coming up with the banana ball.
A smile from Ball home as our bat boy comes out and retrieves your co-captain's lumber.
He's soaking in the moment. And I'm a firm believer that if that would have been Bill Nye at the plate, that ball would have left the yard.
You think that's how he should play for
Bill
the rest of his
Nye
career?
rakes, dude. It's unreal.
Bill Nye took that ball about 395 to left center.
As somebody else known to play around with the fence out there in left field is my favorite player this year, Ziegler.
Ziegler?
As Reggie calls him.
Ziggy 2 for 6 on the tour, worked a sprint yesterday. His 2 hits, both booming doubles on his first 2 plate appearances of the season. Now Ponce brings in Baber, Acuff, and Hampton.
A little Chris Breezy. See if you can earn the paycheck here.
Slow dance for the guys. This is sensual.
Really telling a story with those hips.
Wow. I mean, he glided into that big move.
You can tell who his role model is over there on the party animal side. I think it's pretty clear. It's Jake Lealios.
Makes sense. Ponce and Lealios have become thick as thieves.
Yeah, they're quite the dynamic duo over there. I mean, if they're not on the mound pitching, I mean, I find myself captivated watching them from our dugout a couple times a game.
Healthy hack from Ziggy on 3-0. Butler, Pennsylvania native out of the University of California at Pennsylvania.
Do you know his middle name?
I do not.
You know what it is?
Ziggy.
It's Alex Bat on Ball Ziegler. They actually gave him 3 middle names.
3 is bat on ball.
Yeah.
Chad Reese, our coordinating producer, thought that was Connor Higgins' middle name.
Well, technically, if we're getting into the world of acronyms, that was a heater from you, Chad. It would technically be Alex Bob Ziegler, his bat on ball, Bob.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like B.O.B., the rapper.
There you go. Exactly like B.O.B.
Not a rapper.
I mean, he's living up to his middle name here. He's battling his Tookish off.
This is a heck of a battle. Another 3-2. There's the cut and a miss.
I jinxed him.
Ponce gets him with the heat. 5-pitch mix. 4-seam fastball, goes sidearm with a 2-seamer, then a changeup, slider, and a 12-6 curveball to round out the arsenal as he got another look at the strikeout there.
8-pitch battle there between Dalton Ponce and Alex Ziegler, and gets Alex Ziegler to strike out swinging after utilizing a stutter step pitch there to throw off Ziggy's timing.
Now to the 10-hole we go, Ryan Cox. Bananas need 2 guys to get on here in the bottom of the 6th before they can even begin to dream about tying the inning. Look at the bat there by Cox. He fooled on the 2-seamer.
A fun-looking swing.
Yeah.
He's not a guy that's going to do a whole lot of damage, but goodness gracious. I don't want to jinx him here, but the guy just doesn't punch out. Oh.
That spooked me.
Ryan Cox still has not struck out in 2024. Has never struck out in Savannah, Georgia. Josh Talevsky testing your Banana Ball Almanac skills.
Yeah,
Columbus, Georgia, 2022. Did Ryan Cox strike out?
You got in that Rolodex, buddy.
I don't believe so.
That means he has never K'd in the Peach State.
Juicy.
Also the site of Ryan Cox's first career trick play.
That's a fact.
Double juicy.
3rd. Everybody knew it. Everybody was talking about it. It's like a no-hitter.
I mean, that's
it doesn't exist if you don't talk about it.
It's a no strikeout. Josh, get in here, dude.
But the people don't know if you don't mention it.
Your book can wait. I want a hug right now.
We salute all the service members, past and present, here in Coolray Field. Dalton Ponce shakes those hips after being the first man to strike out Ryan Cox on this 2024 Banana Ball World Tour. And we're back up in the broadcast booth. Josh Talevsky, forehead to forehead with myself, Pico Scala, the man towering above us, Cowboy Kyle Lewigs. We have to give away a pair of shoes courtesy of Zappos, or else we would broadcast the rest of the game from that position. For everybody wondering, you have to click the link in the description or in the comment section here on YouTube, fill out all the relevant info, and then when it says buzzword, drumroll please, Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, you are spot on, man. That's fantastic
Nails.
work.
And for the people at home, that's L-A-K-E space L-A-N. I is in igloo, E-R.
And by the way, for folks who may be just tuning in, I've got the Jake Skoll.
Yeah, what is that about?
UGA football jersey because he had a 3-run home run off the foul pole.
That is a basketball jersey.
He didn't play basketball at UGA, so I just figured it's like it's a football accessory. Why did he get this if he was a football player?
Probably a present,
yeah,
you know?
maybe.
For all of his hard work.
And
you don't wear these on the football field, huh?
No shot. I've never seen a cutoff football uniform. As Philly's going to take over on the bump, the buzzword one more time is Lake Lanier, where I have actually spent some time. I've done some wakeboarding when I was up at UNG, and I think it's a spooky lake.
I was going to say that. I've never been, but
misled.
I have only heard.
There's a lot of tales and myths and a lot of backstory behind Lake Lanier.
I promise you, I will never go underwater in Lake Lanier in my entire life.
Well, you don't like water that you can't see. The arch settles under it.
Wow, backflip kind of lands on his head, but makes the catch, and it's a trick play in the book.
A fantastic trick play from DR Meadows. Almost looked like he jumped the gun, backflipping a little too early, and still catches the banana ball. That's unreal.
He remains perfect on the tour.
Pacing all outfielders, if I'm not mistaken.
13 trick plays now for DR.
Ooh-wee doggy.
Tanner Thomas trying to get off the schneid this afternoon, 0 for 3. He flew out into a trick play in right, struck out swinging, and then grounded into a trick play at second base by Jackson Olsen.
But, I mean, everybody's got their phobias in life. I mean, one of my phobias is going my whole life without meeting Hasbulla. And
that's a phobia.
I mean, your phobia is going into water that you cannot see the bottom of.
Correct.
And I respect you for that, and I will always be your friend through that.
Thank you very much, Kyle. Brandon Crosby, freshly inserted defensively, makes the snag on Thomas in left, and with 2 down, it will be Jordan Hussein working on a 2 for 3 ball game. Well, you're right. You nailed the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head with the hammer.
You got it. We got to punch this guy out.
I don't like water where I can't see what's under me, and if it's historically haunted water where people continue to meet disaster year after year.
That's a double whammy, and that's a quick inning.
Roll it right out for me. Gabe Howell with a trick play. How about that one for Philly?
6 pitches for Zach Phillips in a 1 minute and 36-second frame. The 8th inning all-time that Zach Phillips has thrown below 2 minutes.
In a complete switch around from the 10.5-minute inning last night.
Correct, when 12 guys came up and 6 runs were scored. Let's toss it down to the Banana Nanas. We'll be back with Cowboy Kyle after this.
Good swing, Ted.
The Banana Nanas, absolutely unbelievable. Looked like the grass was burning under their feet. They were breaking it down so well. Dylan Porter will replace Dalton Ponce, who had a 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th inning with a pair of Ks. The first man to strike out Ryan Cox this year, and now the pride of Oakland, California, will replace the kid out of Fontana.
Hopefully Dylan Porter can piggyback off of the strong start by the Party Animals bullpen in this ball game. And for Porter, last time out in the day game here in Gwinnett, gave up 4 runs to the Bananas, allowed them to walk off the 8th inning of game 1. But what's interesting, the inning starts with another error behind Dylan Porter, and that's just been a recurring theme. A lot of sloppy Party Animals defense behind him. So only one of those 4 runs that were scored against him ended up being charged to him.
Yeah, that was the home run from Dan Oberst. The inning should have ended before Eric Jones Jr. got up to the plate and blasted his 2-run home run that walked off the frame.
And I really feel like we've been doing a better job down this stretch. Obviously, we've won, I think, 5 series in a row, going
Correct.
for the 6th here. I think we've really collectively as a group played a lot better down the stretch of a lot of these games in the 6th, the 7th, and 8th, which has been really cool to see.
You guys are 8th inning heroes this season, Kyle, batting over 450 in the 8th as DR Meadows sends this one out to deep center field on the first pitch from Porter. Reese Hampton backpedaling towards the warning track will haul in the catch.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it up. I got to get your guys' opinion on Dan's little ditty walk-up dance thing. I mean, the guy he's been 6 years without getting a dancing walk-up, and then he gets challenged today with one.
Exceptionally strong.
I loved it. Josh?
Always helps to have Niz Nasty at your aid as well.
2-0 count here on Gabe Howell. Katie Poo in the YouTube chat, as Maceo Harrison breaks it down coaching third, was bit by a snake in Lake Lanier when she was a teenager. That is why I will never submerge myself in Lake Lanier in my entire life. Jake Skoll was thinking about a trick play, ends up just catching it awkwardly.
Yeah, I don't like snakes either, so that's our big combo of phobias there. How about the catch that he made a couple innings ago, ranging in the right center field gap? That was quite impressive.
Yeah, to Rob Reese Alexiadis. Check that.
That's
Eric
Superman
Jones Jr.
to you. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yard card.
Right here on Dan Oberst.
Yep. I think he sees Porter really well.
Tied with Dalton Cornett for second on the tour with his 3 bombs. Has taken Dylan Porter deep before. Did not see that bender well. Porter a 4-pitch mix rather. Fastball, low to mid 90s, curveball, slider, and a changeup. Like the slider there. This one into shallow center. Hampton on his horse will make the catch on the run. 1-2-3 inning for Porter. 9 straight bananas retired by the Party Animals bullpen.
And an unbelievably fast 7th inning overall. Again, Phillips a 1-minute 36-second top of the 7th. Dylan Porter 2 minutes and 7 seconds in the bottom half.
Well, Christian Mr. Electric Dearman will fire up the fans out on the berm. He's got a plethora of Bananas shirts on. He will be ripping them off and throwing them to fans. We will be checking in with him. While that happens, he waits for the music to come back on. There it is, Dearman. Yeah, he's a little Energizer bunny, that fellow.
Hands down my favorite promotional dude. And this might last until the end of the game based on how many T-shirts he's wearing currently.
Correct.
Oh.
This is also happening, and we'll leave that to come up to the broadcast booth. Cowboy Kyle Lewigs, Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Josh has his Georgia Bulldogs jersey on, Jake Skoll special, because the chat was imploring him to, and you are a man of the people.
Yes, I am, and fellas, I can get us started with the
Let
wheel
it
if
rip,
you
buddy.
so desire. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Oh my gosh, what Jesse Cole impression? I will have to do a Jesse Cole impression.
Okay, Pico, you're up. I bet you get 5 gift stubs.
I have to get. Oh, it's coming backwards. What is a Sprite chug?
I don't like how this wheel's going backwards so much.
It's going funky mode. Oh, you have to get slapped. Oh, Cowboy Kyle Lewigs.
Oh, they actually need me down in the dugout. That's a real shame. We'll have to pick that up some other time.
Yeah, we'll
just kidding, man.
pick it up at Savannah.
Yes, yes, yes. The first
chug this.
player getting slapped on a broadcast.
You commentate this. You chug that, and then you slap me right in the face.
I'm slapping you, or
yeah,
Josh
you are.
is?
He's going to commentate like Jesse.
Oh. How much do I have to chug?
A very decent amount.
I'm really
not chugging.
I'm really bad at chug. I'm not a good chugger. The bubbles are not good for my throat. Austin Krasinski's in the bit.
If you go down to a knee, it'll help you better.
Austin Krasinski taking the mound for the Bananas. Came in for the 9th inning last night.
I can't see the field down there. All right, here comes a slap.
Well, Kyle, did it hurt?
Oh.
It's good.
Dribbling Sprite all over my chin.
Goodness gravy. Is that diet or is that regular?
Regular.
Nice.
I haven't had Sprite in a long time. I mean, I've drank like 15% of the bottle here.
I think you're off the hook. That was a really good Jesse impersonation.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you, guys.
Why did you say thank you?
Sprite
got you feeling goofy.
I was saying thank you for letting me off the hook about 15% through my Sprite chug. Oh, gosh. My eyes are watering.
I'll take over you guys. Krasinski gets the count back even at 2-2. And I was very happy as he's going to deliver a ball that will just dribble through the 4 hole for Bronson. I was so happy to see Krim's outing last night. I don't know about you guys.
Yes.
I know that was a little bit of a borderline pitch. that he got the walk on.
To Jake Stoll.
Yeah, I think it was a slider. I think it could have gone either ways. But I think that he finally went out there and pitched the way that we all know on the Banana side that he can pitch. And it was really cool to see him throw fuzzballs.
It's 3 really solid outings in a row for Krzyminski. Goes back past Baton Rouge. I mean, he was phenomenal. A couple strikeouts looking at LSU.
Yeah, I don't want to take all the credit for that, but I was his roommate in LSU, so it's basically the only reason.
Diving stop, Gabe Howell from his knees to second for 1. Olsen to first. Baber able to beat the wrap. But Gabe Howell's putting on a clinic at the hot corner tonight.
Second doozy of a play by Gabe Howell over at the hot corner and getting the force out over at second base to Jackson Olsen. Unbelievable.
How about the Gwinnett kid?
Yeah, the pride of Somerville, Georgia. Spent the final 3 years of his 4-year college career at Georgia Gwinnett, won a national championship, and son of a gun, if you aren't surprised, picked up a gold glove along the way.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a couple times.
That was at shortstop. He can dominate at third as well.
He reminds me a lot of you. I see a lot of you in him when he's out there fielding.
Makes sense. Jason Swan 2 for 3 on the day. This pick attempt by Leroy. Baber back in time. By the way, how about Bronson ball home? 3 for 4 on the day.
First career 3-hit game in his banana ball career.
Juicy. Can you guys do me a favor for the rest of the tour and track how many times Bill back picks to first? And can you guys get that total number to me at the end of the year?
Yeah, Josh is on it. This one out to Reese Alexiadis, who eyes it up, and we'll catch it casually. How about Reese? In the 19th game of the tour, he already has 2 tornado catches, which last year we deemed the best trick play of all of that tour.
You really like that specifically.
Oh, I love the tornado catch.
I mean, I love the guy that did it. I think I love the guy more than the catch itself.
Yeah.
But I think in its time, whenever he did it, in the state of where the trick play was at, I think it was more impressive.
We had a lot of contentious debates when we headed into the final ripe rundown of last year about what should make the top 10 for overall trick plays, where that tornado catch should be. It landed at number 1. Kyle, did you think something should have been higher?
I thought my trick play.
You're split in between the legs?
Yeah, just like completely, if I can be on the record and unbiased.
Okay.
In no way is bias playing into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, real.
What is your deal? You want to go, pal? No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't as good as that. The tornado catch was better than that. The first backflip catch was better than that. I was just happy to be on the list.
Yes.
Truthfully. As I did pace all pitchers last year in trick play with him.
You did with 8 of them in as many tries.
Well, I had the most innings pitched, so.
Also true.
Kind of comes with the territory.
Payoff pitch. Baber will be loose from first. There he goes. And a cut and a miss. Excellent work by Austin Krzyminski, who is turning into a fireman out of the Bananas bullpen.
And we heard him last night when he was mic'd up saying that he's had some pretty tough at-bats and times facing Reese Hampton on this year's tour. Finally gets the better of him with his first strikeout against the party animal switch hitter.
As we head to yellow here in the middle of the 8th inning this afternoon, Cowboy Kyle Lewigs, are you a ring dude today?
Yeah, I've got to go take my shirt off down there, so.
Naturally.
Thank you for slapping me.
You're welcome.
I guess thanks for being here, Josh, or whatever. Go Braves, go Nighthawks. Love you guys. See you back in Savannah.
What good ring dude good, Kyle? There goes Cowboy Kyle Lewigs. A lot going on between my 2 broadcast partners as the 7-year Banana exit stage left. Cute that you guys have a personal handshake.
Just got a little signature friendship celebration, if you will. Bananas get run scoring celebrations. I mean, Shouldn't friendships get the same kind of treatment?
Can't argue with that, Josh. Once again, we get to gander at the folks from their apartment balconies getting some free banana ball action here this afternoon. Jesse Cole with over 10,000 fans looking in. It's got to fire you up.
We love you so much, Banana Nation. Now let's go, Bananas!
Can do, boss. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It has been a thrilling banana ball game so far here. 1 p.m. start here on the East Coast. 305th straight sold out Bananas or Party Animal show. And the Animals ahead 4-2 as Drew Gillespie, one of the best pitchers on last year's tour, takes over.
Third man out of the pen from the Party Animals. Perfect time to go to Drew Gillespie. His last 3 outings, he has not allowed a run to the Bananas, has picked up a win and a showdown shutdown in that span as well. And this is the right guy to go to for a 6-out save when you're up 2 points in the ball game. And Gillespie just pitching with a lot of swagger more than anything right now.
He comes in for the meat of the Nanners order. 4, 5, and 6. Deeb, Jones Jr., and then Cruz. And a good take there by the former Notre Dame linebacker. Deeb, a Chicago White Sox minor leaguer after that. The only man in the Bananas starting lineup to be a part of all 4 World Tours as Jordan Hussein fires offline. And Deeb will reach on the E5.
I feel like Jordan Hussein thought about possibly going for the trick play there against Michael Deeb, instead opts not to and just throws this one a little high and up the first base line, pulling Jason Swan off the bag. And not the start Drew Gillespie and the Party Animals were looking for. They'd like to keep that 2-point cushion, and with the Bananas playing so well in the 8th innings, you can't afford to make costly errors like that.
How about this? Hussein able to get the force out at second. Malachi Mitchell with a firm collision into Dustin Baber. He helps him up. Eric Jones Jr. replaces Flash the Kid at first, who was pinch running there for Deeb. You see just at the tail end of that, the headfirst slide by Mitchell gets tangled up with Baber, and now Brandon Showtime Crosby gets his first plate appearance of the day. And Gillespie, who sits low 90s with the heater, about 91 to 92. Blows it right past him. Peter just misses up and out. Gillespie hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 5-pitch mix, and he will throw it from a variety of arm slots. This one skied towards center. Hampton took a couple steps in. Now he retreats and will grab it in right center. EJ back to first. And with 2 outs, Reese Alexiadis will try and drive in Jones from first to pull the Bananas within a point. The ball 4 sprint and a blistering line out so far today for Reese. This one lifted up into the infield. Gillespie, Cornett, and Swan converging. Jason makes the catch. And Drew Gillespie holds serve. Here comes the young professor.
It's time to cast our gaze upon the scoreboard. Heading into the top of the 9th inning, the score sits 4 points for the Party Animals, 2 points for the Savannah Bananas. But here is the thing about the game of banana ball. In this game, in the final inning, every run counts for a point. That means anything can happen. The Bananas need to hold off the Party Animals here, score some runs, and take the series of Gwinnett County. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and make some noise, because this is the final inning. It's time to make the ring.
We head to the 9th. You get a look at the ring dudes. Jake Lialios on the Party Animals side, letting the folks know this is our last inning. Our friend Cowboy Kyle Lewig's doing the same thing on the other side, and you get a look at some of the work from Danny Hosley on this young tour. Pitches for the second straight day with the devastating 3-pitch mix of a 4-seam fastball, a Vulcan changeup, and the 12-6 curve. He's one of the best pitchers we've ever seen in this sport.
And Hosley was great throwing in yesterday's day game, game 1 of the doubleheader. Only took him 12 pitches in 2 minutes and 59 seconds to retire the Party Animals while striking out a batter as well, of course. One of the most electric arms of any pitcher on this World Tour, commanding an excellent fastball, 12-6 curve, and really, arguably the best changeup we've ever seen in Banana Ball.
And we welcome Danny Hosley into the broadcast on the mound. Danny, how are you doing?
We're hanging in there, boys. We're on game 3 in about 36 hours or 30 hours. I don't even know the number anymore.
I think about 27 hours is most accurate.
You got the numbers for me. We're here to hang, though.
How's the wing feeling after throwing yesterday?
To be honest with you, man, it feels pretty good. Started throwing a little bit earlier today. Got the kinks out, and I'll be honest with you, boys, this isn't that bad. I've been looking forward to a long time here. Me and Bloom are here. Whew, here we go.
What makes you so excited to pitch to Bryson Bloomer?
The guy's just such a competitor, man. Back and forth with baseball stuff all the time, and he's just such a fun at-bat. He's one of those at-bats you, as a pitcher, live for. Good take. Oh, on what? Sorry, boys, I lost you in the ear here.
That's okay, Danny.
A little rogue here. See if we can get him here. Good take. Good take. Come on now. Come on now. Yep. Oh, he's seeing it well.
Great take on
All right,
the
boys,
change.
I'll get you back in the ear in about 2 seconds here.
No worries,
I'll
Danny.
slow it down here.
I don't know why I'm talking to him. You can't hear me.
Oh, good fight. Good fight, Bloomer. You set him down here, though. Yeah. Oh, set up. Here we go, right change up here. Yeah.
Payoff pitch.
I got you.
Wow.
Come on now. Let me get this earpiece back in.
And the Bananas are going to
Hey, you
now
see this
use
earpiece
their
at all?
challenge on that play, Danny.
Danny, that was one of the best plays defensively I have
sorry,
ever
boys.
seen made by a pitcher.
Got you back.
All right, we've got to go into challenge mode now, Haas.
Go ahead, sorry.
We're looking at your fantastic play.
What a play.
And Bloomer was safe.
Yeah.
Fielding position, it was pretty close. Let's just make sure we get that a little slower.
We've got one more look at it. And Bloomer was safe.
Call is confirmed, guys.
Gives you a hard 90, man. Good play.
Well, I'll tell you what, Danny, you could not have done that any better.
I know. That's the unfortunate thing about baseball there, man. It's good at-bat. See, those are the at-bats I enjoy right there. Bloomer gave me a tough time there.
I thought bunting was illegal in Banana Ball.
That's what I thought too, man.
I mean,
That's not fair.
That was a Derek Jeter jump throw falling off the field. Perfect
not
strike
fair.
to first.
And barehanded.
Barehanded.
Can't forget barehanded.
Hopper. That thing wasn't on the grass. That thing was bouncing.
It happens. It happens. He gets his. He'll get his against me. I'll get him. Here we go.
All right, now Jake Skull.
Tough miss.
Show him the heater.
Over the middle here. Yep. There you go. Oh, Jackie, stay with it, bud. There you go.
Hot shot. And Olsen able to get it out.
Good boy, Jackie. Uh-oh, this guy.
The Party Animals are going to the golden batter, hitting in the place of Dalton Cornett. Please welcome Noah Fisher.
Really confusing. Could have just been a pinch hit spot here. Noah Fisher not in the lineup.
They could have saved the golden batter, but you know what? We'll take it.
Correct, and we got
the drama a little bit.
Yeah, we got some extra theatrics.
There you go. He's been off the bench for 9 innings. Got to get ahead. Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Change up.
Right back to it, boys.
Gnarly.
There we go.
3 strikes, and the golden batter is sat down.
Party animals decide to elect to use a golden batter and bat no Fisher to look for a little bit of insurance. It does not pay off. Danny Hosley with a great 3-pitch sequence there to finish.
Go now. Yep. It's the guy that hits me real well.
Oh. Vincent will say it missed down. Looked pretty good.
Butter.
Similar pitch, different result.
Yep. Right back to it. Right back to it. There it is.
Ugly swing.
Should I do it again?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Oh, Bill. Ooh. Sorry, man. You're a warrior. Hung that one a little bit. I don't want to throw it there again.
Didn't get hurt.
Let's see if we can snap this thing off. Yes, he did. It's a good take. Good take.
Jake Moore, first base umpire, says he didn't. Acuff smiling. He loves this battle.
Another all off-speed at bat here. We love those.
This is a great battle.
So this whole lineup is tough to get out, man. They foul off pitches. You saw DC earlier. This guy went for like a 12-pitch at bat or something.
13. Tied the banana ball record. Another 2-2.
Oh, that's down. Of course. Brandon, throw it to 2. Oh. That is baseball.
That is baseball.
Come on now. Twice now. We're good. We bounce back. We pick up our boys here.
One of the weakest hit RBI doubles you'll ever see after a swinging bunt.
There you go.
Got Bloomer aboard in the first place. Now Tanner Thomas. Change up fools him. Hosley's going to go back to it.
Oh, there's my mic. Here we go.
We got you back, Danny. No, we don't.
See if he chases this right here. Oh, that might be in play, Bill. Go back to the heater away here.
Danny Hosley, you can't hear us, but goodbye,
Thank you,
my
boys.
friend.
Sorry about the mic situation. Love you, Bigo.
5 points to 2 for the Bananas. Folks, it all comes down to this, but as the great Yogi Berra once said, it ain't over till it's over. The Bananas need 3 points to tie it and send it to showdowns. 4 points to win the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the 9th inning. This is it.
You heard the professor. We need all.
In a classic dink and dunk baseball inning, the swinging bunt and bloop double plates a run for the Party Animals. It's the 9th and final inning of the game, so it is an instant point, and they lead 5-2. Drew Gillespie gave up an E5 to start his inning, but then retired the next 3. The Party Animals bullpen has been unbelievable today.
I mean, we've talked about the off and on struggles for this Party Animals bullpen throughout the season, giving some games away to this Bananas offense. But through 3 innings pitched, this bullpen, Dalton Ponce, Dylan Porter, and now Drew Gillespie, they still have not allowed a single hit to the Savannah Bananas and are just inducing quick outs more than anything. Both Porter and Gillespie, their last 2 frames below 3 minutes.
That's right, the error I just mentioned on Hussein at third, the only base runner to reach in the 3 innings against this Party Animals bullpen. And Sean Fluke finished his day with the 1-2-3 frame.
And the Party Animals and Drew Gillespie have got to feel even better coming out in this bottom of the 9th, having scored 1 more additional point in the top half of this 9th inning thanks to Chase Acuff.
It's life-changing. It really is. The Animals won the 3rd inning 3 runs to 2 thanks to the Jake Skoll 3-run homer. You just never know how many you're going to need against this powerful Bananas lineup. Bill Leroy ahead 3-0. It's the bottom 3 in the order. Jackson Olsen on deck, Ryan Cox in the hole. The Bananas have not used their golden batter yet. And as Gillespie gets the heater in there at the knees. One just misses the inside corner. Roy draws the sprint. He will only take first. Good defense by the Animals. They get it to all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher in short order. And the Bananas halfway there to bringing the tying run up to the dish. And that is how important that run scored in the top half of the inning is, because Jackson Olsen, who's got a lot of pop, would be representing the tying run right now if not for that.
Well, Bill, a Banana Ball veteran, is also aware that just going to first base probably the right play. You're playing a base runner's game at this point as Chase Acuff goes bounce pass to Dustin Baber, who throws across to first base, and that's a double play for Drew Gillespie and the Party Animals.
To their golden batter, hitting in the place of Ryan Cox, please welcome Eric Jones.
It all comes down to this. The 4-6-3 trick play, double play. Baber gets the trick. And now the Bananas are down to their final out. EJ ahead 1-0.
And the first time we've ever seen EJ bat as the golden batter in Banana Ball. We saw the Bananas try it with Michael Deeb yesterday against Gillespie, and Deeb going down on strikes. See if EJ can have a different fate this time, and a more successful one at that.
Hot shot. Hussein grabs it across the diamond. The tag applied by Swan, and the Party Animals win the series here in Gwinnett County. They take the rubber match 5-2. Impressive stuff from the bullpen. 4 shutout innings, a sprint and an error. The only 2 Bananas who reached from the 6th inning on. And as I mentioned earlier, Sean Fluke pitches throughout 5, his 5th inning, 1-2-3. The Party Animals will celebrate. It's the first series they have won on the tour since they swept Tampa to kick things off.
Just an impressive all-around performance from the Party Animals, mostly offensively in this series. Just going long bombs away against the Bananas with a couple of home runs and with some great extra base hits as well. And then in the series finale, when they need it more than ever, the bullpen really comes through for them.
Down to Vava.
Bullpen, Drew Gillespie, Garrett DeClue, Jake Lialios, Dalton Ponce, Garrett DeLato, Zach Blankenship, Ryan Rodriguez, Butter Higgins, Brett Helton, and Dylan Porter. Our infield with our nifty gingers, Dustin Baber and Chase Acuff, Noah Fisher, Jordan Hussein, Jason Swan, and Bryson Luba. Our backup catchers tonight, Dalton Cornett and Taj Porter. That Studley outfield of Jake Skoll, Reese Hampton, and Tanner Chicken Tender Thomas. And that coaching staff, pitching coach Isaac Hess, hitting coach Anthony Cremato, and head coach myself, Mike Babasis. Let's jump!
Game 19 in the books. The Party Animals pull within 3 of the Bananas. They improve to 8-11. The Bananas the inverse of that. And just a dominating victory from start to finish for the Animals. They claimed the point in the first inning, and they never looked back.
And what's impressive about this entire series, and it held true in today's game, the Party Animals' ability this weekend to score multiple runs in multiple innings to be able to ensure that they could claim points against these Bananas.
Yeah, and we don't want to beat a dead horse, but son of a gun, this Party Animals bullpen, a key for the Bananas on this tour has been their incredible bullpen. That's how they took 2 out of 3 last weekend down on the campus of LSU. But Drew Gillespie, Dylan Porter, and Dalton Ponce in reverse order were unbelievable. They did not allow a Banana to reach on anything except for 1 sprint and 1 error behind them.
Yeah, fantastic work from these guys, and hopefully, more than Drew Gillespie, now we see Porter, Ponce, and a couple of these other Party Animals pitchers riding some momentum into the series next weekend in Savannah, Georgia, feeling more comfortable entering the games behind Brett Helton, Garrett Delano, and Sean Fluke. It feels like at times we've seen these lapses in confidence from them down on the mound. Hopefully that will not be the case, as they'll try and finally claim a win in 2024 in Grayson Stadium.
And a couple amazing Banana Ball games here in Gwinnett County. The day game yesterday, not our favorite. We love every single Banana Ball game, but some of them will end up being a little bit sloppy. That's just how sports work. But the night game and then what we had today, defensive web gems all over the field, and the trick plays, unbelievable.
Trick plays were fantastic this weekend, so were the defensive gems. Again, there's a lot to look forward to. Of course, the Bananas this weekend claiming 100 trick plays on their season.
Right.
And the Party Animals also inching closer and closer towards 100 as well. They've got a chance to accomplish that feat next weekend in Savannah, Georgia. And we saw across the 2023 tour last year, Party Animals much more comfortable and trying a lot more trick plays in the confines of Grayson Stadium.
And the bad boys of Bananaland had to get the rubber match monkey off of their back. They were 0-3 in rubber games so far on the tour. They win this one handily, 5 points to 2, and now can head to Savannah this coming Thursday for our next broadcast, which will kick off first pitch 7 p.m. Eastern. Pre-game we will start up at 6:30. And they can try and take a little short sweep. It's just going to be Thursday, Friday. We will break for Easter. Then we'll have 3 more games in Savannah. If they can pull off some Savannah success like they dominated last year, going 13-5 against the Bananas, then boy, oh boy, they could be back in this thing quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be a very fun series to watch, and it's also going to be interesting because due to the Easter weekend coming up soon, only going to be a 2-game series, so we will see how the pitching plans kind of align, as I think the Bananas and Party Animals will still be trying to throw out every pitcher next Thursday and Friday.
100%. Thank you so much to everybody who spent this little Sunday fun day with us here in virtual Bananaland. We will be giving away a free pair of shoes courtesy of our friends at Zappos. When should we do that, Josh? Right now, you think?
Yeah, that would be great.
Let's do it now. Drum roll, please. Lonnie Yerix. Lonnie Yerix, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching the broadcast and filling out that form. Congratulations on your free pair of shoes. Thank you to everybody who tried. You will have another opportunity for a free pair of shoes coming this Thursday. Before we shut this thing down, we have to shout out the cast and crew that made the magic happen. As always, it starts with Emerson Elmgren, the Iron Horse of BTV, manning the first base camera across the diamond for the third straight game. Lex Fowler dominating over there. On the high home, it is Clayton Franklin. We love him. We know him as Clay Pimp. On low home, Arch Pingle. Excellent work, Arch, all 3 games here. On center field, Ben Barks, a legend of this television, and the utility Nick Kildy, who is no longer DJ Squints. Now, Josh.
He is Cowboy Kill Diggity.
Yes, he is. You betcha. Let's go to Grayson Stadium where the control room is, and our director, Kylie Sadomka. Absolutely incredible work. Same goes for our technical director, Griffin Ellis, pressing all the right buttons at all the right times. On the replay, Keegan Woods. That's what I'm talking about. Keegs, really good work today. On audio, one name, you know him, and of course you love him. It is Kwanzi on the ones and the twos. The score bug handled by Michael Basista. He does not miss a beat. And on the graphics, it is the dynamic duo, Julia Massey, and on the statistics being updated on said graphics, Mikey O'Connor. They're the best in the biz. In the chat, the moderators, Colbyte, and check that, Colbyte underscore. I never want to miss the underscore. Nope. You cannot miss the underscore. Colbyte underscore and Scott Thompson. Arcade Club Queen Melissa Beal, Maleficent Bean Supreme. Our YouTube King Zach Bro, and our video legend Chris Sachi. It takes an army to pull this thing off. And the guy who is puppeteering it all, our coordinating producer, Mr. Chad Reese. Thank you so much to the guys down on the field getting mic'd up today. That would be Sean Fluke, Ryan Kellogg, Danny Hosley, Andy Archer. Yeah, there it is. I finally nailed all of them in one fell swoop. Thank you to Cowboy Kyle Lewigs for joining us in the broadcast booth. And thank you, Mr. Josh Talevsky, for terrific color commentary.
Biko Scout was great calling 2 games with you yesterday. It was just as wonderful to call 1 today in this Gwinnett finale. Awesome work.
Thank you very much to Jake Skoll for these sweet basketball jerseys from his time as a UGA football player. That's a little confusing for me, but I'll wrap my head around it. Congrats on your 3-run bomb near your hometown. I am Biko Scala for our executive producers, Emily Jesse and Carrie Cole, as well as Jared Orton, saying so long for now. We will see you on Thursday night in the hostess city of the South, back-to-back Thursday and Friday night games in Savannah. The Party Animals take this one 5-2. They take the series in Gwinnett County 2 games out of 3. We will see you on Thirsty Thursday, and of course, we'll see you later!
Woo, woo, woo.